Right. Welcome, everybody, to a Monday edition of the Left Coast Live. I'm your host for today, Stateless Patriot, aka Stat Pat for short. I believe Dieter is on his way home from the vacation, which is completely understandable. I think we all need to get away. I sure as fuck do, because god damn, what an insane day today. If you forgive me for just one moment, I'm going to see how this sounds and looks. If you forgive me for just one moment, I'm going to see how this sounds and looks. If you forgive me for just
Okay, that should do it. I had the wrong microphone turned on. Let me test this real quick. Thank you, Megan. All right, yeah. So, Left Coast Live, here we go. Thank you all for joining in. Like I said before, Dieter McBusiness is on his way home from a vacation, so it's just going to be me for tonight, and we got quite a fucking lot to cover here. I mean, there's only like a few major things that have happened, over the last few days, but they're just so significant. I mean, obviously, any inauguration, any inaugural address is going to be worthwhile. It's going to be newsworthy. There's going to be um, a lot to it. A lot can happen. Obviously, it's a big day. It's a big deal. Now, I don't even know where to start. Well, I guess I should start by pouring myself some of this. This is an 11-year-old Syrah, and they say wine gets better with age. And let's see how this one. That's interesting. I like that. So, I guess we can just start off with Trump's inaugural speech and just get this all started off. Um, with, I guess, like the biggest event of the day. See if I can actually find his speech, inauguration speech, full speech. Okay, this should be fine. Yeah. All right, let me go ahead and test the audio. Okay. Why isn't it picking up the audio from there? Hold on, let me that's weird. Hold there we go. That might do it. Let me see if this is coming through. All right, there's the big beefy boy. God, I can't believe this is actually happening. Okay.
Thank you very much, everybody. Well, thank you very, very much.
All right.
Vice President Vance, Speaker Johnson, Senator Thune, Chief Justice Roberts, Justices
All right. Let
of
me know
the
if there's any issues.
United States Supreme Court, President Clinton, President Bush, President Obama, President Biden, Vice President Harris, and my fellow citizens. The golden age of America begins right now.
Yeah, that's long gone, buddy. That's long
Please
gone. Oh, fuck off.
sign the petition
Of course.
and urge Congress.
I swear. This isn't even my normal account.
From this day forward, our country will flourish and be respected again all over the world. We will be the envy of every nation, and we will not allow ourselves to be taken advantage of any longer. During every single day of the Trump administration, I will very simply put America first.
You sure have a lot of
Our
Israel first people in your cabinet, so we'll see.
Sovereignty will be reclaimed. Our safety will be restored. The scales of justice will be rebalanced. The vicious, violent, and unfair weaponization of the Justice Department and our government will end. And our top priority will be to create a nation that is proud, prosperous, and free. America will soon be greater, stronger, and far more exceptional than ever before. I return to the presidency confident and optimistic that we are at the start of a thrilling new era of national success. A tide of change is sweeping the country. Sunlight is pouring over the entire world, and America has the chance to seize this opportunity like never before. But first, we must be honest about the challenges we face. While they are plentiful, they will be annihilated by this great momentum that the world is now witnessing in the United States of America. As we gather today, our government confronts a crisis of trust.
What's up,
For many
Dieter?
years, a radical and corrupt establishment has extracted power and wealth from our citizens while the pillars of our society lay broken.
Yeah, who exactly has been extracting the wealth and the power, Donald? Have they been your appointees? Have they been the people funding your campaign? Or are they the evil blue guys over there on the other side of the aisle? Be honest.
Broken and seemingly in complete disrepair.
Son of a
We now have a
slumlord.
government that cannot manage even a simple crisis at home, while at the same time stumbling into a continued.
It's so funny. It's so funny that he says that when he lost in 2020 because he wasn't able to manage a crisis at home. Like he lost. People voted him out. He barely even won this time.
Continuing catalog of catastrophic events abroad. It fails to protect our magnificent law-abiding American citizens, but provides sanctuary and protection for dangerous criminals, many from prisons and mental institutions that have illegally entered our country from all over the world.
I think that's where he belongs. A prison, a mental institution. Got it. Can you imagine?
We have a government that has given unlimited funding to the defense of foreign borders, but refuses to defend American borders or, more importantly,
I agree,
its own people. Our country can no longer.
See if I could actually bring up your comment, Dieter, actually. Yeah, there we go. Most disturbing part of Trump's re-election is the normalization. 90% of people I'm seeing in media just acting as if this is all normal. It is astounding to me. They're all fucking scared. I'll say that. I'll say this right now. They're fucking terrified. They understand the amount of power and sway that he has right now, and the threat that he poses to the free press in this country. And he's signaled before multiple times that he has no issue going after the media. He sued CNN for, I think, millions of dollars because he didn't like their coverage of him. I think he sued Bill Maher over a joke that he made at his expense. Trump wants to be catered to. He's an authoritarian bastard. All right, let's get back into this. All right.
Longer deliver basic services in times of emergency, as recently shown by the wonderful people of North Carolina have been treated so badly. And other states who are still suffering from a hurricane that took place many months ago. Or more recently, Los Angeles, where we are watching fires still tragically burn. From weeks ago, without even a token of defense, they're raging through the houses and communities, even affecting some of the wealthiest and most powerful individuals in our country, some of whom are sitting here right now. They don't have a home any longer. That's interesting. But we can't let this happen. Everyone is unable to do anything about it. That's going to change. We have a public health system that does not deliver in times of disaster, yet more money is spent on it than any country anywhere in the world.
Yeah,
are
you actually
going to do something about that? We have an education system that teaches our children to be ashamed of themselves in many cases, to hate our country despite the love that we try so desperately to provide to them.
I'm not convinced
all
of
this will change starting today, and it will change very quickly.
Come on. How does this guy continue to fool so many people?
My recent election is a mandate to completely and totally reverse a horrible betrayal and all of these many betrayals that have taken place, and to give the people back their faith, their wealth, their democracy, and indeed their freedom. From this moment on, America's decline is over.
See, that's exactly where he is just completely and utterly wrong. Trump's upcoming administration is set to serve one class of people, and that is the tech oligarch billionaire overlords who have funded his campaign heavily. I believe that TikTok, the guy that runs TikTok, someone gave Trump $1 million. We'll get more into TikTok later, but Elon Musk is in his corner. Gave him like $270 million for his campaign. Now Mark Zuckerberg is coming around to Trump. Jeff Bezos. The decline is only beginning. Everything, the lower class will be extracted, and the big tech billionaires will benefit. Either says Snoop apparently isn't going to get canceled for doing the crypto ball the other night. Amazing. I see cancel them all until they repent. Yeah, a lot of people are pissed at him. A lot of people are pissed at Snoop Dogg. Yeah, the thing about Snoop Dogg is he'll show up wherever there's a paycheck. And that, for the most part, it's been kind of endearing because you'll see him pop up in places here and there on commercials or on certain albums or different kinds of media that you don't expect. I enjoyed this fucking wine here that I drank recently, the Cali Red 19 Crimes. But Tupac and Kendrick are right about him. He doesn't have any principles. He'll just go where the money is. He'll just go where the winners are. A lot of people are dragging his ass for it, and he deserves to be dragged. There's a ball happening now. Can you link me that in chat, Megan? I can probably click on it. All right, back to Greasy Mussolini.
Our liberties and our nation's glorious destiny will no longer be denied, and we will immediately restore the integrity, competency, and loyalty of America's government. Over the past 8 years, I have been tested and challenged more than any president in our 250-year history, and I've learned a lot along the way.
More than Abraham Lincoln? More than FDR? More than, shall we say, LBJ? He wants so badly to be thought of as one of these greats, one of these titans. But he's just not. He hasn't done anything significant as president other than trillions of dollars in tax cuts for the ultra wealthy. What the fuck has he done?
The journey to reclaim our republic has not been an easy one, that I can tell you. Those who wish to stop our cause have tried to take my freedom and indeed to take my life. Just a few months ago in a beautiful Pennsylvania field, an assassin's bullet ripped through my ear. But I felt then and believe even more so now that my life was saved for a reason.
That's right, Dieter.
I was saved by God to make America great again.
I give the glory to God because we're fucking obsessed with using Christianity as a crutch in this country.
Thank you very much.
All right, get on with it. God isn't real.
That is why each day under our administration of American patriots, we will be working to meet every crisis with dignity and power and strength. We will move with purpose and speed to bring back hope, prosperity, safety, and peace for citizens of every race, religion, color, and creed. For American citizens, January 20th, 2025 is Liberation Day.
You're not a child, you're a man. So stop wearing so many layers to go outside and get the
fuck off.
It is my hope that our recent presidential election will be remembered as the greatest and most consequential election in the history of our country. As our victory showed, the entire nation is rapidly unifying behind our agenda with dramatic increases in support from virtually every element of our society, young and old, men and women, African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, urban, suburban, rural, and very importantly, we had a powerful win in all 7 swing states. And the popular vote, we won by millions of people.
A couple million, not even that.
To the Black and Hispanic communities, I want to thank you for the tremendous outpouring of love and trust that you have shown me with your vote. We set records, and I will not forget it. I've heard your voices in the campaign, and I look forward to working with you in the years to come. Today is Martin Luther King Day, and his honor, this will be a great honor, but in his honor, we will strive together to make his dream a reality. We will make his dream come true.
God, man. This is the manipulation I'm talking about, honestly. It's like, he doesn't believe in anything. Like, what?
National unity is now returning to America, and confidence and pride is soaring like never before. In everything we do, my administration will be inspired by a strong pursuit of excellence and unrelenting success.
Bill Clinton
we will not forget our country. We will not forget our Constitution, and we will not forget our God. Can't do that.
God. Religion is a crutch.
Today, I will sign a series of historic executive orders. With these actions, we will begin the complete restoration of America and the revolution of common sense. It's all about common sense.
I see the
First, I will declare a national emergency at our southern border.
There's Bernie. There's Bernie right there. He's not even standing up. You can see him. There's fucking Pelosi. It looks like you can't even see my mouse.
All illegal entry will immediately be halted, and we will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came. We will reinstate my Remain in Mexico policy.
Thank you all for joining. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make yourself known. Say hi.
And I will send troops to the southern border to repel the disastrous invasion of our country. Under the orders I signed today, we will also be designating the cartels as foreign terrorist organizations.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I wonder how that's going to play out. Yeah, I've been saying this for a while, and it bears repeating here. A lot of the immigration that we're seeing from not Mexico, but the countries south of Mexico, a lot of that can actually be remedied and the power of the cartel stripped away if America just legalized and regulated drugs like cocaine. If we legalized and regulated drugs like marijuana, cannabis, this would strip the power of the cartel over the power that the cartel has over the border. All the people fleeing cartel violence, trying to come over the border to have a better life in America. This would all be mitigated if the U.S. just legalized drugs, but they won't do it. It's like a carrot, like that they hold over you. That like, oh, here's the solution right here, but we're not gonna fucking do it because it's leverage. You know, we need something to scare you. We need to point to the evil, scary immigrants coming over the border instead of doing what's right. But that's America in a nutshell for you.
And by invoking the Alien Enemies Act of 1798, I will direct our government to use the full and immense power of federal and state law enforcement to eliminate the presence of all foreign gangs and criminal networks.
Why not?
Bringing devastating crime to U.S. soil, including our cities and inner cities.
Let's get full libertarian about it.
As Commander-in-Chief, I have no higher responsibility than to defend our country from threats and invasions, and that is exactly what I am going.
So think about that. I mean, why not? Enough people die from it. The pharmaceutical industry has a grip over the government. Like, so obviously this is never going to happen, but what if it did? It makes a lot of money. That's why it's never going to be actually like recreational. Pharmaceutical companies just make too much damn money off of it. They do change brain chemistry, yeah. It's that reliance, it's that fixation, that addiction. It's fucked. What did I tell you about mass deportation? That's just going to start this week. Sounds like they're going after a lot of blue cities. Yeah. This is my co-host, Dieter McBusiness. He's coming back from vacation. And he makes a good point. This is something we've talked about on the show quite a bit, actually. Right now there are a lot of ICE raids that are actually being announced in multiple cities. I think I actually have a list of them here. It was sent to me by a friend of mine. List of cities for mass deportations has grown. Of course, Chicago is on the list. This is it's one of the biggest cities in the United States, obviously. But we got Detroit, we got Milwaukee, we got Minneapolis, we got Philadelphia, Boston, New York, Baltimore. These are all cities that are going to see ICE raids, deportation, just mass deportations, targeting of the undocumented immigrants. New York, Baltimore, Washington, Los Angeles, San Diego, San Francisco, Portland, Seattle, Phoenix. Yeah, just like the major cities of the U.S. So everybody be aware.
Going to do. We will do it at a level that nobody's ever seen before. Next, I will direct all members of my cabinet to marshal the vast powers at their disposal to defeat what was record inflation and rapidly bring down costs and prices. The inflation crisis was caused by massive overspending and escalating energy prices, and that is why today I will also declare a national energy emergency. We will drill, baby, drill.
Hi, I'm JT, and I made Result Hunter, the search engine for conservatives. Let me just tell you.
What the fuck? Conservative. Actually, Dieter, if you're watching, you know what we should do? We should watch conservative ads. Like targeted ads for conservatives. Just see exactly what a lot of them are being fed by their algorithm. Because I've come across a couple that have just been fucking absurd, and I think you get a kick out of it. All right, back to the thing. By the way, if you're joining, thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe, say hi, make yourself known.
America will be a manufacturing nation once again, and we have something that no other manufacturing nation will ever have, the largest amount of oil and gas of any country on earth, and we are going to use it. We will bring prices down, fill our strategic reserves up again, right to the top, and export American energy all over the world. We will be a rich nation again, and it is that liquid gold under our feet that will help to do it. With my actions today, we will end the Green New Deal, and we will revoke the electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto industry and keeping my and we that will help to do it. With my actions today, we will end the Green New Deal, and we will revoke the electric vehicle mandate.
The Green New Deal is not real. It is not a thing. It is not policy. It was not voted on. It is not law. It is not a thing. It was a pie in the sky proposal from way back in like fucking 2018 that never saw the light of day. Yeah, no, he's a fucking idiot.
Saving our auto industry and keeping my sacred pledge to our great American auto workers. In other words, you'll be able to buy the car of your choice. We will build automobiles in America again at a rate that nobody could have dreamt possible just a few years ago.
Yeah, I mean, you can build all the automobiles that you want, but the fact that like so many of these new cars are just skyrocketing in price, people aren't going to afford these cars, especially like the more cars and trucks that are built here in America, the price is going to go up. It's cheaper to do it in other countries. My dad actually sent me a video recently about brand new Ford F-150s. 70 grand. 70 grand for a standard F-150. That's fucking insane. There's no reason any truck, a Ford F-150, the most popular truck in America, there's no reason for it to cost that much. So we can like build new trucks here like all we want, but if we can't afford it, what's the fucking point? Yeah, and Dieter's right. The auto workers fucking hate you, Donald. I can't wait for that general strike in 2028 when all the union contracts are up. That'll be something.
And thank you to the auto workers of our nation for your inspiring vote of confidence. We did tremendously with their vote. I will immediately begin the overhaul of our trade system to protect American workers and families. Instead of taxing our citizens to enrich other countries, we will tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens.
This shit, dude.
For this purpose, we are establishing the External Revenue Service to collect all tariffs, duties, and revenues. It will be massive amounts of money pouring into our treasury.
This single fucking policy idea is the guarantee that he has no fucking idea how tariffs work. He fucking thinks they work like sanctions. The whole point of a tariff is to increase prices. Like, they don't work like taxes. It just raises the price of everything. Whatever you're putting a tariff on, it's just going to go up in price. We pay the price for it. Consumers do. American consumers do. Companies front the cost and then pass it off on to us.
From foreign sources. The American dream will soon be back and thriving like never before to restore competence and effectiveness to our federal government. My administration will establish the brand new Department of Government Efficiency.
Yeah. More like Dodge because it's ran by
after years and years of illegal and unconstitutional federal efforts to restrict free expression. I will also sign an executive order to immediately stop all government censorship and bring back free speech to America.
Now, okay. I want to reiterate this.
Free expression. Years and years of illegal and unconstitutional federal efforts to restrict free expression. I will also sign an executive order to immediately stop all government censorship and bring back free speech to America.
Now, understand, this is a non-issue. The suppression of free speech that's happening right now is not coming from the government. It's coming from social media. He is cuddled up with Elon Musk and now recently Mark Zuckerberg. And now, I guess TikTok is back online because of him. And now you're seeing a lot more censorship on TikTok. You're seeing ads for Facebook and Instagram. Facebook has an account there now. The issue with censorship isn't coming from the government. It's not going to come from the government under a Donald Trump administration. It's going to come from the fucking tech billionaires that prop him up. Lots of flags at half-mast in California today. How is that for free speech? He even put out an order to have all flags at full. Donald Trump did that for today. God damn. Well, at least California's got its senses to understand just how fucked we are. God damn. Government reached out to social media companies to censor speech, and they did. That's right. Under both Trump and Biden. That's absolutely correct. Because of Jimmy Carter's death? For like censoring, like social media censorship over that? Like what exactly was that about? I'm not exactly sure what the context of that is. We're going to continue here. Oh, the flag. But today, though?
Never again will the immense power of the state
like a week
be
ago,
weaponized to persecute political opponents. Something I know something about.
Right.
We will not allow that to happen. It will not happen again under my power. Never again will the immense power of the state be weaponized to persecute political opponents. Something I know something about. We will not allow that to happen. It will not happen again. Under my leadership, we will restore fair, equal, and impartial justice under the constitutional rule of law.
Right. I'm sure all the Republicans.
And we are going to bring law and order.
I'm sure that all the Republicans that you have issues with and like are facing like legal fucking challenges and whatnot, you're just gonna let that play out like the way it should, right? You're not gonna fucking back them up because like they're on your side. You're not going to weaponize the DOJ against fucking Democrats. It makes sense that Joe Biden actually signed a bunch of executive orders. Well, not EOs, pardons for various political opponents of Trump because he understands that Trump will have no fucking issue going after who he deems to be his political opponents. Excuse me. Probably a standard time frame for how long to fly the flags at half-mast, but Trump wanted it up for inauguration. I don't know if he gave any orders to state, though. I hadn't heard that. I mean, that would check out. I mean, I would. There probably is like a time frame for how long they're allowed to be at half-mast, but I mean, if he died like a week ago, I think that's like a pretty damn long time to have him at half-mast. But whatever.
We're back to our cities. This week, I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life.
Fucking break. The only people who I see day after day after day after day, post after post, making a stink about gender is the fucking right wing. Far-right lunatics that cherry pick all sorts of examples of fringe lunacy coming from the LGBTQ or whatever the fuck. It's an obsession that the right wing has with trans people, with gender. It's nonstop. It doesn't make any fucking sense at all. It's just audience capture. They know that this is a sticking point for a lot of people for some ungodly fucking reason, and so they harp away at it day after fucking day. When I got home earlier, I heard my upstairs neighbor, who I don't even really know that well. She was on the phone with someone, and it was clearly like a heated conversation. It had to do with today. You know, Donald Trump is now the president. And what was clear from the conversation was the person that she was having a conversation with had a big issue with trans women. They think that they're men and they're just like predatory or otherworldly just because they're trans. And this woman, my neighbor, was on the phone saying like, you're insane. This is stupid. They're human beings. You should treat them with respect. Like there's no like motive here. There's no underlying. You're just a piece of, you're being an asshole. You're being an asshole. All right. Just Google the standard time for flags at half-mast. Half-mast for a presidential death is 30 days. That's actually that's interesting. Yeah, no. If Trump wanted the states to have him at full mast, you know, for his inauguration, he can go fuck himself. I would consider the death of a president to be more important than his fucking inauguration. Just because I hate Trump. Fuck him. I don't give a fuck. Dieter says, otherizing takes many forms, but at the end of the day, it's all part of scapegoat politics. Damn right. That is the era that we live in. Scapegoat politics. Couldn't agree more. Let's, I mean, wait, yeah, a week is a long time too. Like 30 days is a long time. A week is for half-mast for a presidential death. I think a week is fine. It's pushing it, but like I get it. Anyway, nothing wrong with hating evil. Yeah, of course. All right, let's go ahead and continue. Also, thank you for joining. Please subscribe, say hi.
Colorblind and merit-based. As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders.
What was I just
fucking
talking about, dude? Why? Why does it fucking matter that fucking much? What threat do people who identify differently have towards the fabric of the United fucking States of America? Why make it a fucking presidential policy? Why? What is the fucking point of this? Why? Fucking scapegoat politics is all it fucking is. It's like, it's just a fucking distraction. God damn it, dude. See, nobody even stood, like, just a handful.
This week, I will reinstate any service members who were unjustly expelled from our military for objecting to the COVID vaccine mandate with full back pay.
Fuck off. Go fuck yourself. Don't give a shit. I don't want to get premium for my Stateless Patriot account. I already have it for my personal account, but whatever.
And I will sign an order to stop our warriors from being subjected to radical political theories and social experiments while on duty. It's going to end immediately.
Give me a break.
Our armed forces will be free to focus on their sole mission, defeating America's enemies.
I thought the purpose of the military was to defend America. It's the defense industry, right? It's the Department of Defense. What? Who are we going after? What enemies? Who can stand up to the might of the U.S. military? Who matches us? Nobody. Nobody fucking comes close. This right here is foreshadowing for the oncoming conflict that I am sure Trump is going to want to push. His cabinet is going to want to push with Iran. I have no doubt about that whatsoever. Maybe sometime down the line, China. Imperialism is making the biggest fucking comeback. I mean, look no further than the fucking the rhetoric towards Panama or fucking Greenland. Yeah, the other day you said he's anti-war.
Like in 2017, we will again build the strongest military the world has ever seen.
Yeah, that sounds.
We will measure our success
to
not
me.
only by the battles we win, but also by the wars that we end, and perhaps most importantly, the wars we never get into.
Let's fucking hope, Donald. I'm already halfway done with this hurrah. Not bad. 2014.
My proudest legacy will be that of a peacemaker and unifier. That's what I want to be, a peacemaker and a unifier. I'm pleased to say that as of yesterday, one day before I assumed office, the hostages in the Middle East are coming back home to their families.
Most Biden man for that.
Thank you. America will reclaim its rightful place as the greatest, most powerful, most respected nation on earth, inspiring the awe and admiration of the entire world. A short time from now, we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, and we will restore the name of a great president, William McKinley, to Mount McKinley, where it should be and where it belongs.
I even know Mount McKinley was renamed, but I think that mountain deserves its Native American name to begin with. What is the point? What is the point of renaming the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America? Is that going to lower the cost of groceries? Is that going to lower the cost of living? Is that going to solve the healthcare crisis? Is that going to reduce the debt? The national debt? I don't think so. Oh, Denai, that's right. That's right. Yeah, named after the native tribe. That's right. I almost forgot about that. Y'all are against the colonizer names till now. What do you mean? What do you mean? It should stay deny. Fucking, we are some colonizers. Yeah, it really no. I get it. I get it, dude. It's all American exceptionalism. It's all narcissism. Yeah, no. You feed Americans narcissism, they'll let you do whatever you want with government. Bingo. Period. Just suck up to America hard enough, and you'll get rewarded for it. Don't get me wrong. I've thought about it. What if I became a fucking conservative grifter? There's a lot of money in that. Fucking online conservative grifters on YouTube, grifters and whatnot on YouTube, they make a lot of money. A lot of money. Gulf of Mexico was named that by Spanish conquistadors. I mean, they were definitely here before fucking us whiteys were.
President McKinley made our country very rich through tariffs and through talent. He was a natural businessman and gave Teddy Roosevelt the money for many of the great things he did, including the Panama Canal, which has foolishly been given to the country of Panama after the United States. The United States, I mean, think of this, spent more money than ever spent on a project before.
Wait, hold on, did he do that Twitch thing? I wasn't paying attention.
Which has foolishly been given to the country of Panama after the United States. The United States, I mean, think of this, spent more.
Like when he does a slur, like when he slurs is what I mean. He'll like do this weird twitch with his shoulders, and like he'll basically like twitch out for a second. It's some sort of nerve issue that he has. David Packman, the issues I have with him, he's actually covered it before, and it's kind of disturbing. It's a little concerning.
More money than ever spent on a project before, and lost 38,000 lives in the building of the Panama Canal. We have been treated very badly from this foolish gift that should have never been made, and Panama's promise to us has been broken. The purpose of our deal and the spirit of our...
I see what you mean, Megan. You're talking about because the Spanish conquistadors were colonizers. It shouldn't remain the Gulf of Mexico. Honestly, I don't care. It can be called whatever. It's just utterly meaningless. It's just red meat to throw at the Republican base. That's all it is. It's American exceptionalism.
The treaty has been totally violated. American ships are being severely overcharged.
Bingo.
And not treated fairly in any way, shape, or form. And that includes the United States Navy. And above all, China is operating the Panama Canal. And we didn't give it to China. We gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back.
Oh, Megan. I can't wait to see you, by the way. You're in for it. I hope you know that.
Above all, my message to Americans today is that it is time for us to once again act with courage, vigor, and the vitality of history's greatest civilization.
I know.
So as we liberate our nation, we will lead it to new heights of victory and success. We will not be deterred. Together, we will end the chronic disease epidemic and keep our children safe, healthy, and disease-free. The United States will once again consider itself a growing nation, one that increases our wealth, expands our territory, builds our cities, raises our expectations, and carries our flag into new and beautiful horizons. And we will pursue our manifest destiny into the stars, launching American astronauts to plant the stars and stripes on the planet Mars.
Mars is a dead planet. I still understand the obsession and fascination with Mars. Oh, look, there's fucking Elon Musk.
Ambition is the lifeblood of a great...
What the hell happened? Oh, the feet cut out? What the fuck? Okay, give me. I know there's a few of you watching. I really appreciate that. But give me a second because I'm actually going to switch accounts because I am so tired of the ads, and I'm actually going to bring up a different one because a different video because that one, the audio cut out. Speech, inauguration speech. Where are you? Gimme. I got people watching. No. Where is it? Give me one. Inauguration. Okay, here we go. Panama. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, the Panama thing. I don't know why. I don't fucking know why he's so obsessed with.
Ambition is the lifeblood of a great nation. And right now, our nation is more ambitious than any other. There's no nation like our nation.
So the thing about the Panama Canal. So the thing about the Panama Canal that he's talking about in the inauguration speech here. When it was first built and American shipping was going through, we were paying so much more when it was first established after it was built with the oversight of Teddy Roosevelt. I believe like it was like a 38% fee, like a shipping fee or some sort of tax or some sort of fee that was put on American shipping to go through. Nowadays it's down to like 10. Something like that. I'm not sure exactly on the details, but it's a non-fucking issue. And I don't know why Trump is so obsessed with it. What are we on now? What are you talking about? We're finishing the inauguration speech. There's 5 more minutes. Trump about to enter the ball. You still haven't linked that for me. You have to send me a link in chat, and maybe I can click on it, and then we can go over to it. We'll go to it after the rest of the inauguration speech. But if you send a link in chat, I can probably click on it. It'll send us over there. Okay. All right.
Explorers, builders, innovators, entrepreneurs, and pioneers. The spirit of the frontier is written into our hearts. The call of the next great adventure resounds from within our souls.
Well, so did I, but I still want
our American ancestors turned a small group of colonies on the edge of a vast continent into a mighty republic of the most extraordinary citizens on earth. No one comes close. Americans pushed thousands of miles through a rugged land of untamed wilderness. They crossed deserts, scaled mountains, braved untold dangers, won the Wild West, ended slavery, rescued millions from tyranny, lifted billions from poverty, harnessed electricity, split the atom, launched mankind into the heavens, and put the universe of human knowledge into the palm of the human hand. If we work together, there is nothing we cannot do and no dream we cannot achieve. Many people thought it was impossible for me to stage such a historic political comeback. But as you see today, here I am, the American people have spoken.
About that. I want to play something for you guys.
I stand before you now as proof that you should never believe that something is impossible to do. In America, the impossible is what we do best. From New York to Los Angeles, from Philadelphia to Phoenix, from Chicago to Miami, from Houston to right here in Washington, D.C., our country was forged and built by the generations of patriots who gave everything they had for our rights and for our freedom. They were farmers and soldiers, cowboys and factory workers, steel workers and coal miners, police officers and pioneers who pushed onward, marched forward.
There's the
no
link.
Obstacle defeat their spirit or their pride.
I can probably.
Together they laid down the railroads, raised up the skyscrapers, built great highways,
I'll do it the hard
world
way.
wars, defeated fascism and communism, and triumphed over every single challenge that they faced. After all we have been through together, we stand on the verge of the 4 greatest years in American history. With your help, we will restore America's promise, and we will rebuild the nation that we love, and we love it so much. We are one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God. So to every parent who dreams for their child, and every child who dreams for their future, I am with you, I will fight for you, and I will win for you. We're going to win like never before.
All right. I think at some point in the future, I do want to make like an actual separate video regarding just the obsession with religion and God in American politics. God is constantly used as a crutch. It's an emotional crutch meant to appeal to emotion. It's fallacious. That's all it's ever been. That's all it ever will be. I don't. Trump's an atheist. Trump is not a religious man. I don't. I don't think that any president should be of any religion. I think they should be secular. They should be agnostic or atheist. And it's just gonna continue. Like it's just gonna be used as a way to control people and control the narrative as this administration goes on. God, day fucking one. Yeah, one with spaces because yes, I get it. Yeah, YouTube comment rules. That's I've had that same issue before. 99% of people for all even the history. I mean, I think that's exaggerating a little bit because not everybody knew what God was, and not to mention, I mean, God is literally just. I want to send you a video, Megan. It's from the Amazing Atheist. He put out recently, and it's actually like really fucking interesting. Religion really is like the great gaslighting of society. It really is because your paradise, your heaven will come after you die, whereas the heaven of the people that are selling you this heaven that comes after you die are living it on your back, on your land. It's really interesting. Atheists and non-religious are the same. Requiring agnosticism of the president to move against religion in general seems anti-constitution. No, it's not. No, it's not. The Constitution is not does not say that religion is what? No. We're founded on secularism. There's no state religion. There's clearly a separation of church and state. With God, sometimes. Yeah, I get that. I'm not being assumed God specifically. Right. I understand. Right, we got a minute and a half left, and then we'll go to this ball that you're referring to.
Thank you. In recent years, our nation has suffered greatly, but we are going to bring it back and make it great again, greater than ever before.
I guess
we will be a nation like.
No, you misunderstand. I'm not saying that it should be a requirement that presidents be atheist or agnostic. It would just be great that if like someone got in there that was. But every single president throughout history has signaled some sort of a religious belief. Even Trump has, even though he's not a religious person. And like historically, throughout his life, his career, he has not deemed himself to be one. Is what I'm saying.
Like no other, full of compassion, courage, and exceptionalism.
Basically, he's full of shit. He's fucking full of shit. Like all of his religious rhetoric, it's bullshit because he doesn't believe it. He's not a Christian.
Our power will stop all wars and bring a new spirit of unity to a world that has been angry, violent, and totally unpredictable.
That's right.
America will be respected again and admired again.
My bad.
Including by people of religion, faith, and goodwill. We will be prosperous. We will be proud. We will be strong, and we will win like never before. We will not be conquered. We will not be intimidated. We will not be broken.
Make sure to
and
subscribe.
We will not fail. From this day on, the United States of America will be a free, sovereign, and independent nation.
20 seconds.
We will stand bravely. Done. We will live proudly. We will dream boldly, and nothing will stand in our way because we are Americans. The future is ours, and our golden age has just begun. Thank you. God bless America. Thank you all. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, culturally Christian. The new fun term, like Richard Dawkins claiming he believes in cultural Christianity. I fucking hate this term so much. Christians, especially conservative Christians, do not give half a flying fuck about the teachings of Jesus Christ. They'll point to it and they'll say this is what drives them. This is what motivates them. This is their ideological purpose, the teachings of Jesus. But it's actually not. It's just another crutch. They don't actually believe in the teachings of Jesus Christ because Jesus, let's be honest, not a fucking conservative. In fact, he was more communist than any conservative Christian would lead you to believe. Sorry, what? Yeah. Culturally Christian means they don't go to church. It's just a cop out. It really is. No, right. I go like once a quarter. I mean, I've debated on going like a couple times just for the experience, even though I'm like full-blooded atheist. Jesus with the capitalist. I read the book that proves it. Hello, monkey historian. Thank you for making yourself known. It is always nice to hear from new people, other than Megan, who's always here. I'm just kidding, Megan. I love you a bunch, and it means a lot that you're here always, every time. All right, let's find that ball that you were actually referring to. Let's see. I might actually be able to pull it up here. Let me go ahead and actually type in the fucking link, which is a pain in the ass, but whatever. All right. YouTube.com/live. Come on. This is already harder than it needs to be. Is that an L? That's an L. Z0Q question mark SI equals VHX 6. This is so fucking painful, dude. Bear with me for just a brief moment. I'm typing something in. There it is. Okay, we're here. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is this? What is this? We got some rock and roll. What is this? Okay, we got some hard rock and shit going on. He just singing through his butt crack. What the fuck is this? Who is this? This guy's performing for the last hour 15.
Settle in here for the night.
What is this? You know there's a shitload of cocaine going on throughout this event, right? All right. So what is God damn it. What is going on? Where'd the audio go? There we go. Okay. We're in culty. Sometimes. Are you talking about Christianity, Megan? Like church in general? Because I would agree. This live is gold. Hey, I really appreciate that. Hell yeah. Love how the comments pop up. Yeah, StreamYard's great. I actually figured it out. Like, I had a bunch of issues with it before. Like, I don't know if it was because I didn't have the premium version, but all I had to do was like press like share. Well, I mean, I was able to bring up the comments before actually, but sharing screens was an issue my last solo stream using StreamYard. Um, but I think all I had to do was just like click the share screen button. I don't think I actually need the premium version to do that, which helps me a lot because I want to have to fucking pay $35 a week for this shit. Insane. Jesus' real name was Yashua. That's absolutely right. Well, thanks to you. Jason Aldean? Rockwell. You know what, Megan? That shit was rock and roll. Like, this shit? Those fucking riffs? Hold on. Where was it?
Inaugural.
Okay. I'm not gonna keep jumping around, but there were some like rockin' riffs in there that go beyond the scope of country as a genre. But Trump's coming in soon. Okay, all right. Got that StreamYard autism. Yeah, with Aldean back in 09. Yeah. Didn't he write that fucking try that in a small town song and it was like fucking cringe as fuck. Yeah, new songs not as good. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm referring to. Yeah, no, like have I played guitar and streamed for you guys before? All right. This is the part where everybody leaves. I don't know if you can hear this that well, but oh god, that's awful. That's awful. Please forgive me. All right. All right, time for everybody to leave. I'm going to start fucking I think the wine's getting to me. I can't even fucking play properly anymore. Don't play guitar, bro. All right. All right. Yeah, that was his song. So yeah, no, yeah, that song was cringe as fuck. No, it's just my microphone. It's the fact that I'm using my headset mic. It's not very good quality. It's better quality than my webcam mic, but not as good as my podcast microphone. So Liberty Ball celebrating the President's Trump inauguration. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, while we're waiting for Trump to actually come to the ball and actually, I guess, ramble on like he did at the post-inauguration speech or whatever the fuck, cable from amp to guitar to computer, or that is actually something I am working on. I think I'm actually going to have a friend come out a little over a week because I just bought a Focusrite 2i2 and I should be able to put that like directly into the computer and make it sound good. So while we're waiting for Trump, we're going to go over some Elon Musk news because it was not good. It was not good at all. So, this is my Twitter, obviously. So, if you guys were watching the inauguration today, this is something interesting.
Incredible. I mean, there are.
So, from Jordan, I think he does the majority report, like some editing. I could be wrong. CNN, while pointing out that all the tech billionaires and CEOs present at Trump's inauguration, just gloss over the fact that like the millions said billionaires and CEOs funneled to Trump, instead treat it as a branding and aesthetics exercise.
And then just scattered throughout are these tech CEOs.
Yeah. I mean, the exclusivity of this room is incredible. I mean, there are governors and high-level elected officials who are in the overflow. But these folks, we should also remind people, they paid money into the Donald Trump Inaugural Fund. Mark Zuckerberg.
You don't think that's a problem? Hello? Okay, that right there. Hello.
Donald Trump Inaugural. To remind people, they paid money into the Donald Trump Inaugural Fund.
They paid money. They paid millions.
Mark Zuckerberg and Meta, they wrote $1 million checks. And a $1 million check, I suppose, gets you in the room where it happens.
I agree with you, Abby, but this is about as...
There's no but. There is no but to be had. This does not warrant a but.
Mutually beneficial as it gets.
Mutually beneficial as in fucking let's jerk each other off and make each other richer at the expense of the American people.
Because, as I think you said earlier, Donald Trump is the ultimate producer, and he understands branding and marketing and imagery as well as, or better than most.
Yeah, the branding and marketing and imagery is fucking, I'm surrounded by mega millionaires and billionaires, meaning I'm going to fucking work for them and I'm going to fucking make them as rich as possible at the expense of anyone and everyone else. All right. Megan, you lied. Why are you lying? What the hell are you talking about? He's not on stage. You're going to get it. I'm not kidding. You're going to get it. Yeah. So, yeah. Kyle Kalinske retweeted that saying, oligarchy is here. Robber barons have taken over. The media is too complicit and too stupid to tell you the truth about it. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, there is no but to be had there. Yeah, I shouldn't have to remind everybody watching that Trump and Elon Musk are the swamp, but it's on Fox. Then what? What is this? Live now from Fox? I'm on Fox, Megan. How far behind is this stream? I'm literally watching the stream that you sent me. It's live. What are you talking about? Yeah, real quick. I do want to remind everybody that during Trump's inaugural speech, he didn't say one thing about the cost of living or lowering the cost of groceries. There was nothing about an executive order There was nothing about announcing a national emergency. But yeah, let's go ahead and rename the Gulf of Mexico and let's threaten Panama and Greenland and whatever. This is what we get.
As we honor our nation with the presentation of colors and the singing of our national anthem by Mary Milben.
I have satellite TV speaking of. Okay, so the stream is a few minutes behind the actual satellite broadcast. Okay. Well, I know you're watching me on YouTube. Cost of living trouble by Drill Baby Drill for his inaugural speech. I mean, we just watched it. Did I miss it? Anyway, like Drill Baby Drill's not going to solve the cost of not going to solve the cost of living issue. Hey, dude, are you home? You want to cover for me? I have to piss. Megan, what the fuck is this? you little shit. Right. There will be none of that. I can play this song on guitar better than anyone can sing it. Fight me about it. If you're joining, I really appreciate you joining. We're waiting for Trump to come out. According to Megan, favorite frequent chatter, she says that Trump is speaking right now on Fox live on satellite TV, but the stream is actually like well behind. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit. Unfortunately, could I find like maybe a more live and like more current stream? Fox News live? Will that do it? No, there's nothing coming up for that. Inaugural ball. Excuse me. Like there's local stations. Can't see. Okay, this is a lot more current. Okay, CNBC actually has it current. Okay, I can't rewind on this one though, so we'll just stick with the fucking unfortunate, but whatever. All right, how's everybody doing? By the way, it's fucking day one of the Trump administration, and it was quite an eventful day. Once we're done with Trump's speech, I guess, at the inaugural ball, then we're going to talk a little bit about Elon Musk, and we're going to talk about this bullshit with TikTok. But right now, I gotta pee. Fucking goddamn it. Let me pull up the previous stream. No. Why can't I rewind that one? All right, we'll let this sit for a little bit. I have to fucking I'll be right back. Please stay put. I really appreciate you all being here. I'll be right back. All right. Is he out yet? Jesus, how far behind is this? Direct all members by cabinet to marshal the vast powers at their disposal to defeat what was record inflation and rapidly bring down costs and prices. That means nothing. I know exactly what you're referring to now, and that was the only time it was brought up, and it's completely vague and unconvincing. Like, what does that mean? What policy is he going to pass? What executive order is he going to pass? What kind of is he going to declare a national emergency? Like, because here's the thing, inflation is just going to go back up. It's bound to at this point. Like all the economists, all the people following it's going to happen. Costs are going to keep rising unless price fixing is implemented. This isn't going to change. The inflation crisis was caused by. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second, Megan. The inflation crisis was caused by massive overspending and escalating energy prices, and that is why today I will also declare a national emergency. Okay, a national energy emergency. So it was like it's so stupid. Our output is record breaking right now. We're like at the top of our game when it comes to energy production. Drill baby drill means nothing. Like there's a certain video that I'm trying to remember that addresses this um in a more detailed manner, but this isn't a solution. Like I think it's because like refineries aren't at their output like max efficiency, something like that, or it was like it was storage, like it was a storage issue. I'm not sure on the like specific details, but it's not going to be uh, a solution. Green New American-made cars. Oh, well, I mean, it was still. I still know what you're referring to, though. But yeah, I did cover that. And natural resources. It's not really much of a policy, though. It's not going to lower the cost of goods like significantly to where they were at least by 2020, because like the cost of living alone, like in the past 5 years, is fucking abysmal. Well, I can't wait for this goddamn stream to catch up. This is current, but this is like 15 fucking minutes ahead. Why is this on top of shit? But like, yeah, this is so frustrating. Like, why? Okay, inaugural ball live. Come on, don't want that. Don't want that. PBS. Will you let me rewind? You're not. You're still not even there either. Come on, you're supposed to be PBS. Whatever. Live now from Fox. No, it's the same shit. Whatever. I guess in the fucking meantime we can cover this. So, did you see this? Did you hear about this? Elon Musk Sieg Heiling twice at the inauguration. Look at this shit.
Making it happen. Thank you.
This is undeniable. If you look at this and you think, oh, like that's not a Sieg Heil. What are you thinking? Something's wrong with you. Look, he did it again. To those behind him. Just to make sure that everybody saw him fucking do it. Like, look at how intentional this is. This is fucking completely
and I just want to say
intentional.
Thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
Fucking like the weirdest Sieg Heil in the fucking world, but it fucking happened. There's no fucking denying it. Like, he's been coddling up with fucking neo-Nazis on Twitter for years now. He's been regurgitating Nazi-esque conspiracy theories. He's a fucking Nazi. Like, what more fucking evidence do you need? Oh, you haven't seen that yet, either? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, fuck. This is probably like a bigger story than the fucking like inauguration itself. It's been fucking everywhere. Like, I know you hate Twitter, and I do too. God fucking sakes, but like, God, it's been everywhere. It's been insane. Elon Goebbels, yeah, no, it's been quite the it's yeah. Like this. Look at this. Look at this, Megan. I hope you're fucking watching this shit. Look at this shit. Him responding to who is this? It doesn't show the full name, but yeah, Jewish communities have been pushing the exact kind of dialectical hatred against whites that they claim to want people to stop using against them. It doesn't even show the whole tweet, but it's basically going over how there's like a Jewish cabal that is overseeing a replacement of white people in the Western world through immigration. And Elon Musk, what does he say? He responds to it saying, "You have said the actual truth." Basically saying, "Oh yeah, I'll send you that tweet. I'll send you the fucking tweet, Megan. I'll send you the tweet." But no, yeah, how much more blatant can you get? There is so much. There is so much fucking damage control going on for Elon Musk right now on Twitter and from the right wing. Like, okay, I want to make this as clear as possible. I want to show this once again. Look at this. Okay. Elon Musk responding to someone blatantly expressing the Great Replacement theory, which is an anti-Jewish conspiracy theory, saying, "You have said the actual truth." And then going on to Sieg Heil twice on stage at Trump's inauguration. Now, I forget where I was going with this. My head's my brain's fucking dead from today. Like just totally and completely. I don't actually have that particular tweet. If you type in like juicy movies have been pushing, that tweet might come up and you might be able to actually find it. But it's a screenshot. It's a screenshot of the tweet itself. That's what it is. All right, give me a second. Thirstiest boy. Thank you guys for joining. I'm going back and forth between like 6 and 9 people. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Say hi if you would. Yeah, no. Okay. So just so I can make it like a short out of this. So Elon Musk responded to a tweet regurgitating the Jewish cabal great replacement theory, where it said that Jewish people are using immigration to replace the white population in Western nations, saying, "You have said the actual truth." And the tweet that screenshot this said, "I firmly believe that Musk is turning Twitter into a Nazi hellhole," and he is, campaigning for German Nazis, and he is, and giving the Nazi salutes is all just a big misunderstanding. I think people are overreacting, just like they did under Trump. You know, this whole Nazi thing, it's just over sensationalized. You know, the fact that he's befriended neo Nazis all over Twitter, the fact that he gave the Sieg Heil on stage twice at the inauguration in front of millions of people, it's just a big misunderstanding. What's annoying about this kind of anti-Semitism is that it gives cover for the Zion Nazis, particularly the billionaire Zion Nazis like Adelson. Yep. Exactly. Let's see. There's definitely more. Yeah, the collective IQ of the country dropped several more points today. Yeah, lots of people doing damage control. So on Twitter, there's obviously like a lot of people doing damage control, and obviously those idiots are being made fun of. There's amazing atheists saying, "Hey, look, he's doing a Roman salute," which is a big fucking excuse being lobbed around about Elon Musk. Voss saying, "You either accept it as a Sieg Heil or pretend Elon is simply so stupid that he accidentally hit a pose that looks exactly like a Sieg Heil twice in a row." And of course, from Secular Talk, this guy sounds like a Nazi. Of course, Elon saying race predicts crime. Only the AfD can save Germany. Jews push hatred against whites. Of course, a MAGA type saying you're insane. And of course, him Sieg Heil on stage. No, he's just showing love to the crowd. Of course, yeah, of course. Plausible deniability, the fucking last weapon of resort for far right conservatives. God damn it, dude. I'm not looking forward to the next 4 years at all. Hey, what's the context of this before it gets out of control? He's a Nazi and he loves Nazis. Then you had the fucking ADL saying, "This is a delicate moment. It's a new day, and yet so many people are on edge. Our politics are inflamed, and social media only adds to the anxiety. It seems that Elon Musk made an awkward gesture in a moment of enthusiasm. Not a Nazi salute, But again, we appreciate that people are on edge. So let's just take a breath. Let's just hope for healing and blah, 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 blah. The fucking spineless, fucking Israel genocide defending fucking cowards. You fucking pieces of repugnant dog shit. He did a fucking Nazi salute. It's unfucking deniable. You weak ass fucking pussy ass fucking bitches, dude. Oh my fucking God. I'm so tired of these pieces of shit, dude. Oh my fucking God. All right. Yeah. Yeah, no. Bless Mike Figueredo. Yeah, a college student wearing a keffiyeh, that's anti-Semitic. But the world's richest man literally Sieg Heils. Come on, let's not jump to conclusions, everyone. It was totally innocent. Yeah, it's already one day and you're defending a Nazi salute. What a fucking disgusting world we live in, guys. Disgusting fucking world. Yeah. What really gets me about so many of the just reactionary defenders of Trump who are quick to give him the benefit of the doubt after fucking so many years. It's just how so many of them are unable to see just how much better he can do and how many shortcomings he has and how in it for himself he always has been. Like, take Elon Musk, for example. Like, why does Trump have Elon Musk around? Because he's broke and Elon Musk is not. He's useful to him, despite a lot of reporting from his inner circle that Elon Musk actually annoys the fuck out of Trump. But Trump can afford to not have ultra rich people at his side because he believes in nothing and he'll do fucking whatever to maintain relevance and fucking get in the good graces of whoever the fuck. Yeah, I'm sipping on 11-year-old wine here. It's a Petite Syrah from Lodi. And is that the last of it? This glass is the last of it. Is Trump out yet? Jesus motherfucking Christ. How many minutes behind are these goddamn streams, dude? I can't rewind any of, like, the fucking mainstream ones like PBS and Fox. What we got? What else do we got? Live now from Fox. No, for crying out loud, dude. Whatever. I guess. Oh wait, can I? Oh shit! I can rewind this one. Okay. Now we're in business. God, this is more than half an hour behind. This is like an hour behind. What is going on here?
Of our great nation. And for the last 250 years, the
blah, blah, blah. Okay, music. Okay, he comes out. There he is. With his imported wife. All right, we're here now. Miriam Adelson. Megan. Miriam Adelson. I just spilt wine on my pussy for sure. Whatever. Alright, be sure you guys are subscribed, or make sure you say hi in the chat. I'm happy you guys are here. I can maintain my sanity. All right, so he's here. He's making his big appearance. He's being cringe, cute or cringe, I guess, depending on how you look at it. Look at his fucking face. It's so fucking awkward, dude. $10 viewers, that's insane. JD Vance, wife born in U.S. Okay, what's the relevance of that, Megan? Was this him? Okay. If you're talking about me, Megan, I was referencing Melania. All right, this is boring. Let's fucking get on with it. All right, who else is here? Who else is showing up? Who the fuck are these chuckle fucks? Who the fuck is this? He looks happy to be here. Shut up.
By the way.
All right, here we go. He's finally okay. The big orange boy's finally talking. Let's get it going. It's fun. Let your farther ahead. Yeah. Nope. No. I'm finally. I finally found a stream where I can rewind. So.
We're not in Space Force. We're very proud of Space Force.
Anyway, let's get the fucking
But
mark.
there's nowhere else I'd rather be tonight.
I don't know. My thing, Dieter, is I'm a fucking party animal, and if if I was the president, I'd want a big celebration like this as well, as awkward as I would make it, you know. But I mean I totally get it. Like it's a big deal. It's a big event, and might as well celebrate. But that obviously doesn't justify or it doesn't justify how awful this guy's going to fucking be, without a doubt.
And with some of the greatest
Look at his fucking painted on face, fucking orange piece of shit.
American patriots of all, the men and women of the United States.
The Marine sword thing.
Thank you
Okay.
very much. This is quite a gathering.
Oh, really? It gets even more cringe, Megan?
It's a celebration
You don't say.
because we're going to turn our country around. We're going to make America great again.
Yep. All the three false gods.
No higher privilege in life than to serve as your commander-in-chief, not once but twice.
He sounds drunk like me.
And you're incredible. The people of our country respect you and they love you so much. You don't see it, you don't hear about it too much, but they love you just so much you wouldn't even believe it. So thank you very much.
Hey, you just love you so much you wouldn't even believe it.
We're joined this evening by the service members from every branch of the U.S. Armed Forces, Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, Marines, and Space Force. And I salute you all. Let me also thank our incredible military spouses, what you have to put up with. They put up with a lot.
They're not the only ones.
And family members here tonight. We have so many and so many brilliant families. And you do more than anyone else to support our nation's heroes. And on behalf of every American, I want to thank you very much. We have some people with us tonight. You know, we have the head of the Republican Party, and we won. And then she said, all right, Dad, I think that's enough for me now. Let's win and let's go to something else. And she wants to get back to her beautiful babies, but she's married to a guy known as my son, Eric Trump. And Laura was essentially chairman along with Michael Watley of the Republican Party, and they were tough. They weren't going to stand for any nonsense, and they did a fantastic job. And we won every single swing state. We won the, we won the popularity. We were the most popular candidate in a long time. And I have to tell you, with the military.
I need to upload it to Twitter, but everybody has to know some comments that Trump made in a rally on the 19th. So I think yesterday, some comments that he made, basically confessing that Elon Musk helped him rig Pennsylvania. Like, even if that's not true, even if he's just bullshitting, why the fuck would you say it? And what if it is true? Because if it is true, who's going to do anything about it? What is that going to change? I'll bring up the video later on in the stream, but like, that's a big fucking deal. Because he wouldn't. He still would have won without Pennsylvania. But like, what an admission. Of course, you'll never see fucking Democrats fucking play that hard. Fucking try to claim that they rigged it in fucking 2020. So like, oh, let's just rig it ourselves, even though it was fucking never rigged to goddamn begin with.
Really won. I want to thank, obviously, a tremendous supporter of yours, and if I ever got out of line, she'd get me right back in line when it comes to you. Melania, First Lady, she's been fantastic. And our Vice President, you know him well. He's all about you. He's a big believer in our military. J.D. Vance and Usha. And I have other family members. Your Don's in there somewhere, and Ivanka's there. Where is Ivanka? There's so many people, but we have a lot of family members. Tiffany is
here. Ivanka, where are you?
He's that tall one. I will
the daughter that I said that I would
today
smash.
We celebrate the enduring strength and resilience of our glorious republic.
The daughter that I
and
said
so it's highly
that
appropriate that we also honor the men and women who keep us safe.
If given
and
the
that's
chance.
what you are. Your bravery. Your bravery inspires us. Your service unites us, and your sacrifice and spirit protect us all. We made a little speech today. I think you probably saw it. Who did see it or hear it? Did anybody? Well, I think we said a lot, and we said more than anything else that we love you, we respect you so much, and we have a big commitment to each and every one of you. Starting today, America will be stronger and greater than it's ever been before.
Hey, speaking of incest, hey, Dieter, I finally finished Game of Thrones.
Leadership of our next Secretary of Defense, who I just saw, Pete Hegseth, who's fantastic. Where is Pete? I saw him backstage. I don't know. There's so many people. How do you find anybody in this crowd? This is a big crowd. But if Pete's around, if Pete can hear this, come on up here, Pete. But we will again build the most powerful military the world has ever seen. We're going to have it. You know, we did that quicker than ever been done. Beating America's enemies. We're not going to be defeated. We're not going to be humiliated. We're only going to win, win, win. We're going to win, win, win. And we really do have some just incredible people working with us. So I've been looking around for generals like George Patton, Douglas MacArthur. Ulysses S. Grant, his stock has gone way up in the last 20 years. Would you say, J.D.? They used to say bad things about him. Now all of a sudden he's very well respected, but we all fight to win, and we're going to win, and we're going to win like never before. In many ways, the economy is going to be strong. We're not going to let all of our nations, our friendly and unfriendly nations, push us around from any standpoint, including the economy, because we have something that they don't have. We have a power that they don't have. Liquid gold under our feet, the likes of which no other nation has. Yet, as I said in my inaugural address, we will measure our success not only by the battles we win, but also by the wars we end, and perhaps most importantly, the wars we never get into. It's called peace through strength. We won't have to fight the war. Right? We don't have to fight the wars if we can do it without fighting. As long as we have total victory, we do it without fighting. Through our power and might, we will lead the world to peace. Our friends will respect us, our enemies will fear us, and the whole world will admire the unrivaled greatness of the United States military. And I will tell you, we made big strides. We totally rebuilt the United States military 2017, 2019, 2018. We rebuilt the entire U.S. military, and now we're going to do it again. A lot of it's been dissipated by people that don't know what the hell they're doing. But we're going to do it again. And this is going to be the dawn of the golden age of America. This is the golden age of America. And tonight, I'm filled with optimism for what lies ahead over the next 4 years. We will replenish the pride of our armed forces, end the recruitment crisis. And by the way, the recruitment numbers are through the roof in the last 2 months. I wonder why. Why the hell are they? You know, you're having a little problem with recruitment. That's not good. And now the numbers are higher than they've just about ever. You know why? They love what they see for the future of our country. And they didn't love what they were seeing for the last 4 years. It was
I'll need to see the numbers on recruitment, but I mean, if we're staring down the barrel, if we're staring down the scope of potential war with Iran or China, I don't see why any young people would be signing up for that. I don't see why any young people would be signing up for Israel first. But okay.
Ridiculous. It's a big thing, actually. There's big stories of recruiting has gone really through the roof, and that's good. I want to thank every service member here tonight, and of course the Globe, to know that you're at the heart of America's greatness.
Are you explaining yourself? You are a combination of Tywin, Tyrion, and Jamie, just personality-wise? Maybe later on the stream, I'll go over a bit more about the show and how it ended and what I think and whatnot. But a lot of people gaslit me about the ending of Game of Thrones, and I was fine with it. I think it ended fine. I didn't have like any actual like issues with the way it played out. I thought it played out naturally. It was rushed. I'll give it that. It probably deserved a couple more episodes at least, but it all kind of like made sense at the end. I was upset by it. Like, it was a very upsetting thing that happened, obviously, but like, oh god, what was I gonna say? Yeah, we fucking definitely will. I've been like, I just finished it last night. I've been going through it with my friends and my brother, and we all have very interesting takes on it. I think I might make a video about the entire thing on my other channel, my music related channel. Maybe on this channel, fucking who knows? But I've been neglecting that other channel, and that's why I think that one would be better suited for that particular topic. Public persona. I see. Okay. No, yeah. Tyrion is probably my favorite character. So even up to the end, I always liked him. I always liked Tyrion. So you're saying the young people expect the U.S. not to go to war? I mean, yeah, Megan. Trump's the anti-war candidate, don't you know? He's the anti-war guy.
Honor to join you again in serving this magnificent nation that we all love, and that we're going to make greater, better, bigger, stronger. We're going to make it something that even you will be surprised. You'll see that it's going to be led by our great military, the strength of our military. We're going to make our military so strong that we don't have to use it. Wouldn't that be good? We don't have to use it. They'll look at us and they'll say, there's no way we're going after that one. So I want to just say to you, God bless you. God bless our armed forces. God bless our men and women serving overseas, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, let's move on. Lefty leadership.
So they say we have some troops from South Korea, and I have no idea how we're getting them on the screen. I've been waiting for it for about 2 seconds. Oh, here it goes.
Lefty leadership resemble a combo of Tyrion and Tywin, so leaning towards Tywin. I didn't like Tywin. I mean, he did represent strength, and he did like represent the sort of domination. I don't know. Like, I mean, I think we'll talk about this later. I mean, I kind of lean towards more like the Stark aspect of leadership, you know. So I'll say this. I'll say this. The conversation between Tyrion and Varys, I believe is his name, the eunuch. Those who don't want to lead make the best leaders. That's why everyone like clamored around Jon Snow so fervently. Because and I couldn't agree more. It's why they all picked Bran the Broken at the end. It's like, This guy, this cripple, to use their words, this guy should lead. Yeah, and he didn't ultimately want it, but like he knew like he'd be like the best person for it. It's like it's a great show. It's a fucking great show. Facetious because time with evil, but yeah, that's the thing. He has the attitude of a winner, and that's why he was so renowned. Like even by his adversaries, he's widely renowned. Yeah, I totally see exactly where you're coming from. Everybody, go watch Game of Thrones. I know that after this stream, I'm probably gonna watch. I'm gonna start watching House of the Dragon. All right, let's continue this.
No, that's a king.
Megan, did you disappear? You better get your ass out
How's
here.
Kim Jong-un doing? How are you? That's a good-looking group of people, isn't it? Thank you for being with us. Yes, I hear you fine.
Sir, I'm Lieutenant General Chris Lee, Commander General 8th Army. This is Commander General Major Robin Bowman. We're based at Camp Humphrey, South Korea. United States bedrock. Unmistakable empire of freedom, frontier nation. Protection of both homelands, sir. Profound honor to stand before you today, representing our incredible team here in Korea. We're deeply grateful for this opportunity to be part of this occasion. Sir, on behalf of the brave men and women who serve under my command and the thousands of dedicated service members that are part of the joint team in Korea, congratulations on your victory as the 47th President of the United States. Welcome back, Mr. President.
God, fucking what? What the fuck makes Trump a good leader? For real, please, come on. I'm sorry, Megan. I'm sorry, but like, you know what? No. I think talking about Game of Thrones is far more interesting than fucking watching all these fucking rich ass motherfuckers jerk each other off. Fucking like all these war hungry fucking like what? All right, I. In fact, yeah, Jon Snow, the Christ figure, rightful heir to the throne by blood, the best swordsman of Seven Kingdoms. No one's favorite character. No one's favorite. What? I mean, you know what? That's actually a good point because I don't even think he's even near like my favorite character. I think Tyrion takes the cake, and after him, maybe Arya. And I also really like Bronn of the Blackwater, and I really like the Hound. You know, but Jon Snow's definitely fucking up there. They just ruined him in season 8. We'll talk more about that. Megan, I'm sorry. Okay, all right. We'll get to the supposedly important shit. All right. Important story used for yeah. Fuck Trump. Yeah. Let's move on for Megan's sake. I love you, Megan.
How about that? So, can I ask you, how is it going in South Korea right now? How's it
doing?
You had somebody with pretty bad intentions, I guess. You know, you would say that, although I developed a pretty good relationship with him, but he's a tough cookie. How is it going over there? How is it doing?
No, Trump is referring to the fact that the South Korean president, I think, was not only impeached but arrested. It's just what a fucking shit show that was recently.
For every day we train, we stay hard, we plan for anything that you possibly can need us to do. The alliance is strong, and we're ready to receive you, Mr. President.
Well, thank you very much. This is this man central casting or what? If I'm doing a movie, I pick him to play my lead. I want to thank you all very much. What a good-looking group of people.
Everything's a fucking movie to him. Everything's about fucking TV and how everything looks and how everything's perceived. It's on the fucking Apprentice. He wants to make everything look fucking as flashy as possible. Fucking, he's insecure like that. He at one of his most recent rallies, he said he was like in his speech, like I was talking about Melania, like, oh, do you think I look good there? Do you think this is like this look blah 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 blah? Just like fucking it's just a fucking camera whore, dude.
It was a big one. It was a very big win. We won everything. We won just about everything. The only thing that matters, though, is we won with the military, the likes of which nobody's seen before. So that's
exactly.
But I would like to just thank you all, and I'll see you soon. If anybody would like to make a statement, please do so. If you'd like to say something.
Sweetheart, sweetie, that's not how you spell. It's not how you spell martial. It's not that kind of martial law. But yeah, he did. He actually literally declared martial law, like literally, like full-throatedly, actually declared actual martial law. He tried to stay in power. It was an attempted like military coup. He tried to stay in power because he was unpopular and whatnot.
Something, you have a big group of people. We have all night, right? We have all night. If anybody would like to make a statement, go ahead. Oh, sir. That is great. You see that? They're not going to play games with you. That's good. I like to see that. Nobody's playing games with that man. Have a good time, everybody. Say hello to everybody over there. I have a lot of friends in South Korea. And great job. You look really sharp, really special, and you are a special guy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's great, isn't it? That's great, but you're great. Thank you all very much. Have a great time. Commander-in-Chief, this is the ball. This is the big one. This is the first one I stopped at. I mean,
if you're referring to the South Korean attempted coup and whatnot, I follow that shit real closely. Yeah, I would agree. Like, of course, something like that's going to slip under the radar to like ordinary, everyday people like normies and whatnot. But like, that is a really fucking big deal. Like, Western powers and whatnot were holding their breath over that shit. But I even released a short on my YouTube channel from a stream that we recently did. And like basically going over how South Korea handles their attempted coups compared to us, and like how fucking on top of their shit they are in comparison to the United States. They put that guy in his place. They fucking went forward with his impeachment. They overturned the martial law ruling. And now the dude's fucking facing charges, all kinds of shit, for sure. Sorry for spelling yourself, but not super reliant on autocorrect. A forgivable sentiment, and I'm glad you told me that. I am probably at the level of not sober you are at as well, and I can't wait to see you. The masses should be defined more specifically to be useful. The general public doesn't do their homework. Yeah. I mean, like, who the fuck, like, what average ordinary Americans would be like, oh, did you hear about that attempted coup in South Korea? It's like, no, dude. Fuck no. Wait, I wanted to read this comment. What comment? Which one? This one? Cause he continued it right here. German public doesn't do their homework. Anyway. We're moving on.
This is the one. And now we're going to cut a cake. And they said, could you be very, very careful, sir? Don't cut the plane, which is cake. Cut the runway. I think that's a good idea. Thank you very much. We love you all. Thank you.
Chat. People. Everybody who's watching. Should I DoorDash another bottle of wine? Fucking, I'm a madman. I'm a fucking nutcase. Yeah, no, like, voters eligible voters. I completely agree. Like, I mean, I don't know how much of a role the South Korean coup will play in any election, but I think that applies to like non-voters as well, like people who aren't even politically inclined or are aware of like geopolitical implications. Because like don't get me wrong, like fucking a destabilized South Korea is bad fucking news for the region, like without a fucking doubt. No, yeah. Ignorant is the thing, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. If you're talking about the chat, then there's not much I can do about that. If you click on like the all messages tab, they should still all show up. All right, it's fucking YMCA time. Okay, everybody do the Donald Trump double hand job dance. Trump double hand job dance. All right, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. My God, my God. Yes, Tawanda, you have to get ID AI verified and use a regular card, no apps. No. For DoorDash, I've actually ordered wine from Bevmo before through DoorDash, and all you really have to do is just pay for it. Which I mean, you have to pay fucking extra to have it delivered, obviously. But you just show the DoorDasher your ID, and then like fucking bada bing, bada boom, they give you your fucking booze. Use your regular card, no apps. So like, I was specifically talking about DoorDash though. Fucking sword. What sword? Like he wasn't the sword that he cut the cake with. Oh, is this it? This shit?
Secret Service is getting very nervous right now. Does anybody want some cake? Can you catch it?
No, W was really bad. He was really bad at this. He didn't have he didn't really have much charisma. And yeah, like Trump has no taste at all. I don't even think W really had taste either. Fucking hell. All right. Yeah, ask me what the fuck is no, Megan, that was it. Like I was fucking. We were doing the Donald Trump double hand job dance. Were you not watching? I just didn't know that he was holding the sword while he was doing that. My bad. Okay. All right. Is there anything else? Okay, what's he got? This maybe verify my ID in the app, and then they verify my ID through AI. But let me order alcohol through Venmo. Well, that's because you use Venmo. I use my MasterCard. I use my Quicksilver. My Quicksilver, speaking of which, by the way, I wouldn't have gotten if it wasn't for Mr. Dealer McBusiness, who recommended it to me. And it's fucking awesome. I love my Quicksilver card. I fucking love that thing.
Well, thank you very much. This is a great honor. We have a lot of Space Force here, by the way. A lot of Space Force. We're very proud of Space Force.
Yeah.
There's nowhere else I'd rather be tonight than with some of the greatest American patriots of all, the men and women of the United States military. Thank you very much. This is quite a gathering, huh? It's a celebration because we're going to turn our country around. We're going to make America great again. I've had no higher privilege in life than to serve as your commander-in-chief, not once but twice. And you're incredible. The people of our
how much cocaine is going around?
You and they love you
how
so
many
much.
grams?
You don't hear about
Give me
it
an
much,
estimate.
they love you just so much you wouldn't even believe it. So thank you very much. They're honored to have you. We're joined this evening by the service members from every branch of the U.S. Armed Forces, Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, Marines, and Space Force.
I mean,
I salute you all.
Maybe when I first downloaded the DoorDash app, which I wouldn't have fucking gotten it wasn't for fucking X anyway. And now I use it like more often than I should, maybe like once a week. Fucking, I might have like put in my ID for like into DoorDash itself, like the actual app, but from what my experience is, like all they've asked for is for me to show my ID to the actual dasher that's delivering me my stuff. Line DoorDash is not weird. I have no idea.
Let me also thank our incredible military spouses, what you have to put up with. They put up with a lot. And family members here tonight, we have so many brilliant families. And you do more than anyone else to support our nation's heroes. And on behalf of every American, I want to thank you very much. We have some people with us tonight. You know, we have the the head of the Republican Party, and we won. And then she said, "All right, Dad, I think that's enough for me now. Let's win."
Okay.
And let's go to something.
I swear to God, we just watched this.
Something else.
Wait, yeah, no, that's right. That's right. I forgot that we rewatched it.
Our friend, the hell are they? Even you will be surprised. You'll see that. It's going to be led by our great military, the strength of our military. We're going to make our military so strong that we don't have to use it. Wouldn't that be good? We don't have to use it. Every branch of the U.S. Armed Forces, Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, Marines, and Space Force. And I salute you all. Let me also thank our incredible military spouses, what you have to put up with. They put up with a lot.
You just said that.
Keep service unites us, and your sacrifice and spirit protect us all. We made a little speech today. I think you probably saw it. Who did see it or hear it? Did anybody? Well, I think we said a lot, and we said more than anything else that we love you, we respect you so much, and we have a big commitment to each and every one of you. Starting today, America will be stronger and greater than it's ever been before. That's happening. That was a big win. That was a tremendous win. We all worked hard for it, and a big part of the reason that I won was because of my relationship with you, so we appreciate it. Under the leadership of our next Secretary of Defense, who I just saw, Pete Hegseth, who's fantastic.
Do I know anyone that's vulnerable to deportation? Personally, no. But what's really cool is the city that I work in, the police department actually came out and said, undocumented immigrants are actually like a vital part of our community. We will not cooperate with federal enforcement on mass deportations. So I thought that was actually like really cool. So like our local like PD is actually okay with our current undocumented immigrant population, because I guess there's a significant amount to where it's like, yeah, we're not going to cooperate with federal officers or anything like that, which is really fucking cool. You probably did put ID on the absence to use MasterCard, no issues from now on. Maybe. I'm not too interested to actually look and see right now, but all right, Trump.
The most powerful military the world has ever seen. We're going to have it. We did that 4 years ago, and then it was a little bit dissipated. But we're going to do it again, but much bigger, much stronger than ever before. We're also doing the Iron Dome, all made in America. We're going to have a nice Iron Dome. You're going to protect us with the use of the Iron Dome. Instead of worrying about...
Hold on. What?
Anybody in this crowd. This is a big crowd. But if Pete's around, if Pete can hear this, come on up here, Pete. But we will again build the most powerful military the world has ever seen. We're going to have it. We did that 4 years ago, and then it was a little bit dissipated. But we're going to do it again, but much bigger, much stronger than ever before. We're also doing the Iron Dome, all made in America. We're going to have a nice Iron Dome. You're going to protect us with the use of the Iron.
Is he saying that the United States of America is going to have an Iron Dome system comparable to what Israel has? Do we even understand like the scope of like what that would entail? Like that's billions upon billions upon billions of dollars. And like obviously America is a lot bigger than Israel. So like just how would this fucking play out? How certain is he that we will come under attack? Will we face like ballistic missiles like Israel gets every now and then? That is insane.
Instead of worrying about political agendas, you don't have to worry about that at all. It's only one focus: defeating America's enemies. We're not going to be defeated.
That's right. That's right.
Win. And we really do have some just incredible people working with us. So
no, like I believe that we definitely have like a missile defense system. Like that's undeniable. Like especially around like Washington D.C., that fucking makes sense. But for like the continental United States, a system like that, how broad-reaching is that actually? Like it was debuted, like it was shown pre-election, or We're spending. I mean, I don't disagree, but like, it's still a fucking waste of money.
Generals like George Patton, Douglas MacArthur, Ulysses S. Grant, his stock has gone way up in the last 20 years. When you say, J.D., they used to say bad things about him. Now all of a sudden he's very well respected. But we all fight to win, and we're going to win.
Give me some fucking universal.
The economy is going to be strong. We're not going to let all of our nations, our friendly and unfriendly nations, push us around from any standpoint, including the economy, because we have something that they don't have. We have a power that they don't have. Liquid gold under our feet, the likes of which no other nation has.
Yeah, I don't fucking completely agree with isolationism to begin with. Like, protectionism is fine, but just like completely isolating yourself. This has been his thing for fucking years and years and years. It's why he's trying to fucking it's why he's continuously alienating our allies. Panama, Denmark, fucking Canada, Mexico. Like, these are huge trading partners, and like Dieter's completely correct. Isolationism isn't practical in a global economy. Like, he keeps on saying that we're getting ripped off and whatnot. It's like he wants to fucking throw tariffs at Mexico and Canada. 25% tariffs. That's a violation. That's a violation of his very own trade agreement that he negotiated after fucking getting rid of NAFTA. His whole trade agreement wasn't even that different from fucking NAFTA to begin with. Yeah, it's like this is an embarrassment. This is a fucking embarrassment. He's just fucking alienating fucking whoever the fuck, our own fucking allies. So how is his policy reasoning is in your perspective? I mean, I don't understand his reasoning. For one, he doesn't even understand how tariffs work. For two, he thinks the world owes him something. For three, he thinks that the U.S. can get away with fucking anything because we've been the world's sole superpower for fucking years now. He thinks we can get away with What was that? Sorry. He thinks we can get. He thinks that the U.S. can get away with whatever because he thinks that he can get away with whatever. And the Supreme Court fucking definitely made sure of that.
Success not only by the battles we win, but also by the wars we end, and perhaps most importantly, the wars we never get into. It's called peace through strength. We won't have to fight the war. Right?
Yeah, sure, whatever, dude.
Fight the wars if we can do it without fighting. As long as we have total victory, we do it without fighting.
Yeah, does that fucking go for Israel and the wars that they want to wage? How involved will we be with that? Isolationism in your perspective versus demanding global deference through trade and assistant negotiations. Yeah. Yeah, no, like, I have no issue. Like, that's kind of where I am. That second part, demanding the global deference through trade and assistance negotiations. There's an extent to where that can be successful, though, but like it gets to a point where like you don't want to alienate your allies. I guess is the point I'm trying to make.
Through our power and might, we will lead the world to peace. Our friends will respect us, our enemies will fear us, and the whole world will admire the unrivaled greatness of the United States military. And I will tell you, we made big strides. We totally rebuilt the United States military 2017, 2019, 2018. We rebuilt the entire U.S. military, and now we're going to do it again. A lot of it's been dissipated by people that don't know what the hell they're doing. But we're going to do it again. And this is...
What makes you fucking think that Pete Hegseth knows what the fuck he's doing?
going to be the dawn of the golden age of America. This is the golden age of America. And tonight, I'm filled with optimism for what lies ahead over the next 4 years. We will replenish the pride of our armed forces, end the recruitment crisis. And by the way, the recruitment numbers are through the roof in the last 2 months.
Didn't he just fucking talk about this?
They our country around. We're going to make America great again. Pretty much. And let me also thank our incredible military spouses. What you have to put up with.
It's just repeating itself now. Okay. What the fuck?
Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
United States, take it away, sir.
Thursday, fucker. There's so many people, but we have a lot of family members.
What the fuck is going on here?
So, do we want to hear?
Okay, so JD Vance is talking now. Now, what the fuck?
Are we ready to make America great again? I just want to say we're so grateful to all of you, so grateful for making sure that we made this election too big to rig, because that's exactly what we did, and we did it together.
And
of course, I want to thank my dear friend, and I think the best president that this country has had, a man.
No, everybody here is pretty fucking rich.
An opportunity to serve this great country.
You got a lot of
President
money.
Donald J. Trump.
And you're also probably fucking evil.
So do we want to hear from the 45th and 47th President of the United States? Take it away, sir.
I sure fucking don't. I've been tired of this fucking guy for fucking goddamn 7 years now, dude. I'm so fucking tired of this guy, and yet we have to fucking put up with him for who knows fucking how long now. I can't fucking wait for him to die. I'm so tired of him. And I can't believe fucking take power yet again because not enough Americans were fucking tired of his ass. Oh my god, what is this? What is this Wi-Fi fucking icon? Fuck off.
It began very early, and then we decided, we made a good decision, by the way, doing it in the rotunda as opposed to in about 4 degrees with a wind chill factor. That would not have been pretty. And if I made it, did you ever speak in really cold weather? You can't. They would say, the fake news over there, they'd say, he's cognitively impaired. There's something wrong with him. So we didn't want to give him the chance to do that, did we? We had a great time. We had 72-degree temperature in the rotunda. We had the people that we needed. We had the people that we need tonight because you guys are unbelievable. We love you all.
God damn it.
And we said a lot of things today. I think we got tremendous reviews on the speech. And, I wanted to put in some really rough stuff. And all of my people, including JD, they said, let's not put that paragraph in. Oh, I love that paragraph. There was a paragraph on Biden shouldn't be pardoning his family. And we had a couple of others that were far worse than that. But they said, the speech is so nice and it's so unifying. I said, all right, we won't do it. I'll do it about 2 hours later. So we've been doing it all night long. But, we're going to turn this country around and fast. We have assets like nobody else. Number one, we have our people. That's our greatest asset, the people of our country. And I have a great family. I really do. I just look around. My son, Eric, has been so incredible. Married to a woman who became the head of the Republican Party. I wonder how the hell did that happen? And she really, her and Michael Watley from North Carolina did a great job. And then you have, where is my Ivanka? Have you ever heard of Ivanka? And Jared? And we have Tiffany's here someplace. There's Tiffany with child, I have to say. And Michael, thank you very much. And look at that group back there. That's Kai, our great golfer. She's a great golfer, that one. And Don.
If you're new here, or if you're not, make yourself known. Hit the like button, subscribe.
She's a killer. Chloe's a killer. And we have a great vice president. I want to tell you, and he's got a fantastic wife and helper, and she's done just incredible things for the party and for him. And I want to thank you. Great job. JD Vance, great job. So we're going to keep it going. We're going to have it turned around quickly. This big ship, we got to turn it a little bit slower than I'd like, but we're going to turn it around. We have things that nobody else has. We also have something that it's not politically correct to say, but it's becoming very politically correct. We have more liquid gold under our feet than any other nation in the world. And if you don't mind, we're going to use it, right? And we just left the Commander-in-Chief ball, which is like a similar size to everyone, and we're going to another one in a little while. We needed 3 because we have such support. There's a longing for competence in this country. There's a longing for common sense in this country.
I drank a bunch of sulfites that were like at the bottom of my wine. It's because this fucking wine was sitting for who knows how long. I mean, this is an old wine too.
We want education. We want houses that don't cost a fortune. We want low interest rates. We want low taxes.
It's like
we want a strong, powerful military. We're gonna have that. We did it once. We did it.
It's like when you It's like when you drink some coffee that just has a bunch of grounds sitting at the bottom. That's how this fucking shit was. Like, look at that. Fucking. I don't know how well you can see it, but like, look at that. Gross. Right, what's he babbling on about? I tell you what, I'd love to be the 5-string bass player in the background there. I'd love that shit. All right. Why?
Over there that say he's cognitively.
What next?
All of you are so grateful for making sure that we made this election too big to rig, because that's exactly what we did, and we did it together. And of course, I want to thank my dear friend, and I think the best president that this country has had.
God, what would have fucking happened?
A man who has put everything on the line for the United States of America.
What would have happened? What would have happened if Donald Trump didn't actually win on election night? How deep would the conspiracies go? How violent would we have seen the reaction from the far right? What kind of excuses would have been made? What kind of tales would have been spun? What kind of webs would have been woven? I really wish I could have experienced that. I really wish I could have seen a world in which Kamala Harris, as undeservedly as it would have came out to be, if she won. How deep would the conspiracies have gone? I don't know. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
To serve this great country once again, President Donald J. Trump. So do we want to hear from the 45th and 47th President of the United States? Take it away, sir.
Thank you, JD. This is a hell of a day we're having, right? It began very early, and then we decided, we made a good decision, by the way, doing it in the rotunda as opposed to in about 4 degrees with the wind chill factor. That would not have been pretty. And if I made it, did you ever speak in really cold weather? You can't. They would say, the fake news over there, they'd say, he's cognitively impaired. There's something wrong with him. So we didn't want to give him the chance to do that, did we? We had a great time. We had 72-degree temperature in the rotunda. We had the people that we needed, and we had the people that we need tonight, because you guys are unbelievable. We love you all. And we said a lot of things today. I think we got tremendous reviews on the speech. And, I wanted to put in some really rough stuff. And all of my people, including JD, they said, let's not put that paragraph in. Oh, I love that paragraph. There was a paragraph on Biden shouldn't be pardoning his family. And we had a couple of others that were far worse than that. But they said, the speech is so nice and it's so unifying. I said, all right, we won't do it. I'll do it about 2 hours later. So we've been doing it all night long. But, we're going to turn this country around and fast. We have assets like nobody else. Number one, we have our people. That's our greatest asset, the people of our country. And I have a great family. I really do. I just look around. My son, Eric, has been so incredible, married to a woman who became the head of the Republican Party. I wonder how the hell did that happen? And she really, her and Michael Watley from North Carolina did a great job. And then you have, where is my Ivanka? Have you ever heard of Ivanka? And Jared? And we have Tiffany's here someplace. There's Tiffany with child, I have to say. And Michael, thank you very much. And look at that group back there. That's Kai, our great golfer. She's a great golfer, that one. And Don and Chloe. Chloe, I don't know, Ivanka, she might be as good as this one. You have to see her athletic ability. You wouldn't believe it. You look at her, she looks so innocent. She's a killer. Chloe's a killer. And we have a great vice president. I want to tell you, and he's got a fantastic wife and helper, and he's done just incredible things for the party and for him. And I want to thank you. Great job. Great job. JD Vance, great job. So So we're going to keep it going. We're going to have it turned around quickly. This big ship, we got to turn it a little bit slower than I'd like, but we're going to turn it around. We have things that nobody else has. You know, we also have something that it's not politically correct to say, but it's becoming very politically correct. We have more liquid gold under our feet than any other nation in the world. And if you don't mind, we're going to use it, right? And we just left the Commander-in-Chief Ball, which is like a similar size, everyone. And we're going to another one in a little while. We needed 3 because we have such support. There's a longing for competence in this country. There's a longing for common sense in this country. And I was saying before, we're the party of common sense. You know, we don't want to have men playing in women's sports. We don't want to have transgender operations for everyone. And we just want to have a great country. We want education. We want houses that don't cost a fortune. We want low interest rates. We want low taxes. We want a strong, powerful military. We're going to have that. We did it once. We did it in 2017. We rebuilt our entire military. It was giving away a lot of it. Can you believe it? Given away, so foolishly given away. But we'll have it back again very, very soon. And we'll be making some announcements. You're going to be so thrilled. But we love you all. We're going to be, you know, I'd like to say we are a great nation. We will soon be the greatest we've ever been, and it won't take long. So I want to thank you all for being here tonight. Special. Well, thank you very much. This is a great honor. We have a lot of Space Force here. We have a lot of Space Force. We're very proud of Space Force. But there's nowhere else I'd rather be tonight than with some of the greatest American patriots of all. The men.
Megan, we did see a world where Bernie ran in 2016. Now, him winning in 2016 is a whole different story. And I totally agree. I agree. I don't think it would have been as crazy as January 6th if Harris won. Because you probably couldn't convince that many people to just like repeat the same exact thing. But who knows? I mean, if multiverse theory is true and we invented time travel and we could see the universe in which that played out, I would love to see it, but we never will. All we're going to get for the foreseeable future is American oligarchical fascism. Yeah, that directly led like to where we are now. I mean, if you're conservative, yeah, definitely, because you would have expected like more of the same, but nothing has convinced me that. I mean, what did Trump pass during his term that was beneficial towards everyday Americans in terms of expenses or what have you, compared to Biden, who passed the Inflation Reduction Act, who passed the Build Back Better Act, the infrastructure bill, the American Rescue Plan, the CHIPS Act. What did Trump do? You know?
United States military, thank you very much. This is quite a gathering, huh? It's a celebration because we're going to turn our country around. We're going to make America great again. I've had no higher privilege in life than to serve as your commander-in-chief. And you're incredible. The people of our country respect you and they love you so much. You don't see it, you don't hear about it too much, but they love you just so much you wouldn't even believe it. So thank you very much. They're honored to have you.
God, get on with it. Is this just repeating stuff or what's
U.S. Armed Forces, Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, Marines, and Space Force.
Wait, are we literally just repeating shit here?
But we will again build the most powerful military the world has ever seen. We're going to have it. You know, we did that. Football made it. So you say a little problem with recruitment. That's not good. And now the numbers.
No,
have the chairman of the Joint Commander.
it's just Okay, it's just fucking. It's just recycling. Okay, we're done with this.
That was a big win. That was a tremendous win. We all worked hard for it, and a big part of the reason that I won was because of my relationship with you. So we appreciate it. Under the leadership.
Yeah. We're done with this.
Secretary of Defense, who I just saw, Pete Hegseth, who's fantastic.
Yeah, it's all repeating itself now. Yeah, nothing's live anymore. So that would mean fucking we can just talk about anything we want. Gas drilling Baker price negotiation. Gas drilling, sure, great, wonderful, whatever. Maker price negotiation. Wasn't Medicare Advantage established under Trump? Or am I wrong about that? Because that shit's fucking awful. All right, let's see. What'd you send me on Twitter, Megan? Wall Street Journal says it is anti-Semitic to say that Jewish communities have been pushing the exact kind of dialectical hatred against whites. It's the media politicians and the liberal activists that push hatred the most. This is the anti-those people posts. Oh, this is the fucking thing that Elon responded to. I'm deeply disinterested in giving the tiniest shit now about Western Jews population with certain realization that those hordes of minorities that support flooding their country don't exactly like them too much. You want truth as your face? There it is. Yeah, except that's not even true. It's just a conspiracy. It's just complete and total fucking bullshit. It's literally a fucking conspiracy theory. There's no truth to it whatsoever. Fucking Americans can't stand that, like, they're not the only fucking country in the world. I mean, for crying out loud, fucking India alone has like 3 times as many people as us. China has 4 times as many people as we do. It's just people's fucking xenophobia fucking trigger. All right. Oh, so I didn't realize I had your fucking comment up here this whole time. Prescription drugs. Yeah, there was that. Screen shares. What do you mean? oh, your message. Yeah, no, I know it is. I just didn't fucking bother sharing the screen. That's all. Oh yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, India has more people than China. Yeah, so both countries have 3 times as many people as the United States. Yeah, India just actually surpassed China in population size. That is actually correct. Okay, I guess. I mean, this is the longest Left Coast live stream in quite a while. We're almost to 3 hours, so I was thinking maybe. Hold on, I gotta respond to my brother real quick. What about the rack? I was thinking, just to close this fucking shit off, is we talk about the TikTok ban and the unbanning of TikTok. Because there's been a fucking hell of a lot of shit that's been going down in the past few days. All right, Drew. Oh, god damn it. Excuse me. I'm so rude. Let me just look at this thingamabob real quick. Do I want champagne or should I stick with lime? I have a problem, but then again, today's a special day. Today's a special day, don't you know? Fucking, we got a new president today, so. All right, Drew. Closer on the Reds. All right, we're going to actually watch a go home. You're drunk. You're funny. You're funny. Hold on. Here's something funny for you guys. Okay. All right, let's share this real quick.
Elon Musk is taking the stage. Okay, so Elon Musk is taking the stage now. I love Elon. He's literally my boy. What was that? Let's run that back really quick. I think there was no. Yeah, I think that's probably just AI. Well, it's not like he's gonna do it again or anything. That was an accident. Okay, so he literally did it again. He did exactly like the one guy does it. Okay.
Like the one guy.
I'll just say this was absolutely not expected, guys. I have no idea what this was, and no one could have ever predicted something like this happening. That was not exactly what it looked like. It was something completely different than what it looked like. It wasn't the exact thing that it looked like. Isn't he like autistic or something? Everyone's saying he's autistic. Probably just okay, you know what? We're actually just going to X out of this, folks. What we should be doing is actually reacting to hip-hop lyrics. A female rapper, one of them's going to be talking about sex or penis or something. It's actually a lot more important than this. It's fine. Everything's completely fine. You guys can stop tweeting about this. There's nothing to worry about. It was the Roman salute. We looked it up on Wikipedia.
Oh, I love it. I fucking love it. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to give me a second. Yeah, suspense is hella funny. Hella funny. All right. How's everybody doing? We're going to react to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez talking about the TikTok ban and apparent unban. All right. All right. God damn it. Okay. So, AOC posted on her Instagram Live about the TikTok ban and then the subsequent unbanning. So it's TikTok was taken down and then it was put back up less than 24 hours later. It's looking like it was just all a stunt. I don't think it was actually ever going to be banned. I think it was a coordination between the people who run TikTok as well as American big tech. I'm sure Mark Zuckerberg's fingerprints are all over this. And the fact that the guy from TikTok, I guess, actually donated $1 million to Donald Trump plays a major factor in this as well. And we're going to get into just why and how that is.
Okay, I want to talk a little bit about this TikTok ban, which I voted against, by the way, since this is coming up soon. Last year, when they brought this ban up for a vote, number one, they said it's a national security issue, it's a national security issue. I said, okay, that's serious. Let's see the case. Let's see the intelligence. Let's see what's going on. I can tell you that what was presented to all of the members voting on this thing was not very compelling. Like, the
color me shocked, honestly. There was never really any specific detail about any particular national security threat that TikTok posed to begin with. Just the vague notion that it was Chinese controlled. It wasn't owned by the United States, and therefore China had access to your personal information, your data, and whatnot. TikTok app with JavaScript or other app links stealing keystrokes. Where'd you get that from? JavaScript hasn't. When has JavaScript been a thing? Hasn't that been like done away with for like hella years now? Is that even like a relevant thing? Anyway, let's continue.
There was no real information that was given that was a smoking gun, that was anything specific. It was very vague, not convincing. And frankly, it was not convincing to many other members as well. In fact, very high-ranking members on the House Foreign Affairs Committee came to me after the briefing, and they were very shocked and pretty surprised at the lack of substantive information in the briefing. They were genuinely expecting there to be some real or compelling intelligence shared that would substantiate the argument.
Java's the main script for apps. I did not know that. I did not know that.
And there just wasn't. And they were surprised at the lack of information presented at it. And then also, additionally, this bill, which is very large and substantive, like in terms of its impact, came to the Energy and Commerce Committee. It was marked up and it was brought to the floor like in a matter of, I don't know, 1 or 2 weeks. I'm trying to remember, was it just a few weeks, which is very, very fast. Very. Additionally, the degree to which corporations surveil the American people without genuine consent and without real mechanisms for opting out should be illegal, point blank, period. Mm-hmm. And so many of us naturally said, the answer is not just playing endless whack-a-mole with apps. The answer is that we should have real privacy legislation in the United States, and we should help people own their information and have greater agency over their personal information.
That's also what this comes down to. Like, if the issue is the fact that like data is being stolen, that should be cracked down on. But the fact that we have American corporations, American big tech corporations stealing data openly, and it's been widely known that this has been happening, that's totally okay. Stealing data, selling it to third parties, completely fine. It was revealed that that happened, and nothing was actually fucking done. Like, just a slap on the wrist. So that's been okay with for years now. But if it's China doing it, oh no, we gotta ban the whole thing rather than actually solve the fucking issue.
So that they're not being spied on all the time, whether it's a domestic company or a foreign company.
Check it out, Megan.
So we need to actually have privacy laws in the United States, to which, of course, big tech is going to fight against, and their lobbies are going to fight against. So they just target an app instead of targeting the problem.
Yep.
And then lastly, when this thing was passed, all these legislators were like, who supported it were like, oh, it's not a ban. It's not a ban. It's just a forced sale, which, to be fair, forced sales have happened in the past. Grindr was a forced sale. And they'll say it's not a ban. It'll be a forced sale. It'll be fine. Well, first of all, they provided very little time for that to happen. For an app that big, like who's going to buy TikTok? Hello? Like,
no, for real. I mean, think about this. Think of okay, so Elon bought Twitter for what, $54 billion? TikTok is magnitudes larger than Twitter. Just gigantic margins. Like, forcing a sell on that, you would need to come like fucking through with hundreds of billions of dollars to be able to like throw at TikTok in order to actually force a sell and have it go through successfully. This was a way to basically force it to be banned in America, because it would have never fucking happened. A sell would have never actually happened. That's why this is considered a ban, and it was.
and Trump administrations are now looking to see TikTok. Hello, like, it's very large. But besides that, after leaving no time for a forced sale, now here we are. And I would say that the lack of forethought and the rushed nature of this bill is now evidenced by the fact that both the Biden and Trump administrations are now looking to see if there's any way to reverse or stall it.
Yeah.
And if they're looking at that now, why didn't they look at it then?
Yep.
A lot of you have been asking me to upload my stories on TikTok to my Instagram feed. I've been trying all day, and it's just stuck in a loop.
Yeah, so ultimately, the reason why America wanted to ban TikTok to begin with is because of how much Americans were seeing that the government didn't want them to see. They wanted more control over the scope of what you were allowed to see above anything else. Because the AIPAC lobby, the Israeli lobby, they don't like the fact that there's a lot of pro-Palestinian content on TikTok. American politicians had admitted that the perspective on the Israel-Gaza conflict is not in favor of America. And it's pretty clear through TikTok that this is the case, that this perspective is the way it is among the people who use TikTok. And so they want to control the narrative. They want American exceptionalism. That's all it comes down to.
And I can't restart it. I exit the app. I've restarted my phone. It's just not working. Well, Will I ever be able to upload a video ever again? We will see. Anyways,
I remember Vimeo.
Now there's another development, and I want to show you this. I need to show you this. This is so crazy. Now, if you log on to TikTok, you'll see this. Welcome back. Thanks for your patience and support. As a result of President Trump's efforts, TikTok is back in the US. First of all,
what?
Donald Trump is not president right now.
Yeah.
He's a private citizen. He does not have access.
This story was posted a little more than 24 hours ago.
Presidential powers. He does not have the ability to do any of that. So, like, please understand that TikTok's decision to name Trump in the notification is a choice. They are signaling that they are privately collaborating. They have agreed to privately collaborate with Donald Trump and the Trump administration. And for all of those concerns that people were saying that TikTok is going to be used as a propaganda tool by the Chinese, understand they're using it as a propaganda tool for the right. Now, I want you all to put all the pieces together, because what this effectively means is that every social media platform, mass social media platform in the United States has been taken over by the right wing, with the exception of Blue Sky, but Blue Sky is still very small, relatively. So when I say put the pieces together, Elon Musk took over Twitter, and there's open reporting. It's pretty obvious as well that they have manipulated the algorithms. They've artificially manipulated the algorithms to boost right-wing content on X and to amplify harassment. Then you have Meta. So you have Mark Zuckerberg, and I know we're on Instagram right now, saying that they're basically also bending the knee to Trump with their changes to fact-checking, regardless on how effective that was in the first place. It's an open signal. Mm-hmm. And now TikTok is now saying, hey, we are agreeing, we will use our push notification system for all 170 million American users to promote Donald Trump.
170
Just understand that
American
government announcements
users.
like this with companies, they never name politicians. They will usually name law or policy. TikTok is making an explicit agreement to do this. And if I were a betting person, they probably are making a deal with Donald Trump to not just use these push notifications. They probably would consider algorithmic changes, which is ironic because
which is already happening, by the way. This is actually already happening. You have a lot of people that are coming out and saying that they're no longer actually able to use certain words without getting dinged by the algorithm saying, oh, this isn't allowed. And that didn't happen before. Before the ban, because like TikTok is back online right now, but before the ban, certain censorship wasn't actually happening. You're like, this is just the first step. This is a suppression of certain content that's not going to be okay with the certain oligarchs and the certain billionaires that have a vested interest in TikTok being taken down to begin with. This is pretty much undeniable, especially if you actually pay attention to anybody who uses TikTok and has prominent TikTok accounts who have a very left-wing bias, who are actually very in tune with this shit.
People voted for the TikTok ban. There was a lot, it was in the environment, was because there was a lot of pro-Palestinian content, and that argument was being used as being somehow anti-American.
That's it.
You know, human
That's
rights.
That's
I guess supporting human rights is somehow bad. So what does this mean for us?
That's fucking all it comes down to. That's it right there. It's because there was so much pro-Palestinian sentiment, because there's so many videos coming out of Gaza of Israel and the IDF fucking blowing children into fucking pieces, leveling the entire goddamn Gaza Strip, slaughtering tens of thousands of fucking people fucking over the course of several months, nonstop, rendering the place unfucking habitable. That made the U.S. government be like, we need to step in. We need to make a change to this. We need to take over. We need to force a sale or ban it outright because we can't stand for this because we're fucking bought by Israel. Israel fucking first. AIPAC owns the fucking government.
Well, we are on the eve of an authoritarian administration. This is what 21st century fascism is starting to look like.
Bingo.
Republicans really model themselves after Orban's Hungary. And so you can look to see how Viktor Orban runs Hungary to get a taste of how they will try to govern and control media and companies in the United States. And this is kind of an entree to that. As far as what we do, this is a time of experimentation. A lot of people will still use platforms, can still use platforms, but I also look towards places where you have more ownership as well and develop your audiences there. Like Blue Sky, you own your audience. It's a protocol, decentralized protocol, newsletters, email.
Actually really awesome. I actually kind of like really like Blue Sky. That's where
Welcome to the Daily Show. My name is hold on, my name.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, no, Blue Sky's pretty cool. I just had to check my audio there. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, fucking AOC in that whole Instagram live thingamajig lays it out fucking clear as day. It's the whole TikTok ban was just a fucking ploy to begin with. It wasn't actually going to go through. Well, I mean, it did temporarily, and that definitely rustled a lot of jimmies. That's like fucking undeniable. I don't use TikTok personally, but like the effect it had, it is palpable. Like the amount of people that use it every day, the amount of people that are just fucking addicted to it, like it's pretty much. It's bigger than any platform that's out there. Of course, the big tech giants like fucking Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk can't have that shit. Give me that shit. So of course, you're going to see a lot of the anti TikTok rhetoric because they want to be able to control all the narratives. Yeah. So TikTok is no longer TikTok. Yeah, because who has Trump met with recently? Mark Zuckerberg. Who's putting ads all over TikTok now? Facebook and Instagram. Who created a new account on TikTok? Facebook. What is TikTok doing to users? They're flagging videos and comments that they didn't used to before. It's pretty obvious what's happening. Some sort of deal was made. And it's only to benefit the American right wing. We see their influence growing more prominent. And this expands beyond social media, but it's not going to stop there. And they're going to expand as much as it takes. What else do I got for you guys? Is that? I mean, we have this wonderful. What's the word? What's the term? Ratio that AOC was able to dunk on Libs of TikTok. This fucking terrorist piece of shit. Libs of TikTok saying AOC calls Trump's a rapist. Another person Trump should sue, if you listen here.
All these journalists are like, Congresswoman, are you going to the inauguration? Congresswoman, are you going to the inauguration? Are you going to the inauguration? Let me make myself clear. I don't celebrate rapists.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not going to the inauguration tomorrow. All these journalists are.
Of course, yeah, Lib's TikTok got hella triggered by that. And then AOC's like, oh, are you triggered? Cry more. Fucking 388,000 likes compared to Libs at TikTok's 41,000. Yeah, fucking get the fuck over yourself, Chaya. You fucking stochastic terrorist piece of fucking human garbage. But hey, I got 10 viewers. Make sure you guys subscribe, say hi. I'm happy you guys are here. This is probably the longest stream for Left Coast Live I've done in quite some time, honestly. I guess I'll leave this off with a warning. This is something I posted. I might have posted like the screenshot on Twitter for it, but I just typed it out in a note, like in Samsung Notes, so that way, like the whole scope of it. Yeah, here we go. Let me share the screen with y'all. Share screen. This will be the last thing I share with you guys. We are about to... No, of course. Yeah, I can't do that. We are about to witness propaganda and gaslighting efforts on a scale never seen before in history, and it is a direct and inarguable result of tech giants like Meta and billionaires like Elon Musk, who owns Twitter, and Elon Musk openly collaborating with and sucking up to Donald Trump to control every single thing you see. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Of course. All right. TikTok was never going to get banned. It was all a ploy. Congress representatives are largely invested in Meta stock. TikTok, if you guys didn't know, is not publicly shared. So it's also not based in America. So billionaires and politicians can't control what you see and learn on the app. It's about mind control. It's about mind control. The blending of government and corporations, especially big tech, is about to become greater than it ever has been in world history. For crying out loud, we have Donald Trump basically confessing that Elon Musk helped him rig the votes in Pennsylvania while he was at a rally yesterday. And this is just the beginning. They're going to distract you. They're going to gaslight you. They're going to turn all major social media into the mouthpiece of corporate slop and right-wing garbage, more so than it already is. So, how are they going to do this? Well, I'll tell you. I'm sure a lot of you already know this. If not, you should. The conservative right in America has limitless amounts of cash that they are throwing everywhere. Schools, universities, news networks, YouTube channels, websites, you name it. For social media, everything is an attempt to get you to keep you engaged, unless you go against the whims of the algorithm, or in this case, the narratives of the capitalist ruling class. More antagonistic accounts have their reach reduced massively. This happens on Meta, YouTube, Twitter. The billionaires in big tech don't want an informed population, the people who can think for themselves, who are onto their game, and who don't want to be subjugated. The right wing need you to be ruled and never questioned. And look, this is all cliche for a reason. When you have to force people to like, respect, or tolerate you, you will never, you will inevitably encounter resistance. So this will be a consolidation of power that we have only been taught happens in adversarial countries throughout history up to today. So welcome to 21st century American fascism, brought to you by capitalist oligarchy. Yeah. More so than it already is, bro. What do you mean? Am I wrong? For real? Like it. Where was that? Yeah, no. Major social media is the mouthpiece of corporate slop and right wing garbage more so than it already is. Like that's. I mean that's an accurate statement. I mean, and you know it too, given the shit that you fucking watch, Megan. You and I both know where all the money is. It's not in liberal media. It's not in left wing media. It's consolidated with like the entire online right and the fucking tech bros and the podcast bros and shit. There's no way for it to be more. You've seen nothing yet. It's gonna get a whole hell of a fucking lot worse. You know, I mean, Twitter's bad enough, but you and I both know how often you use Twitter and how you're on it fucking every day, and just how much right wing garbage you see there. So, yeah, it's gonna be inescapable. Like, you're not gonna see dissenting opinions as much as you should. You're not gonna see conflicting arguments because these tech giants are going to crack down on that shit. People are going to become so brainwashed to where everybody's going to be a fucking conservative drone. No, yeah, they'll make it to be like a fucking Democrat versus Republican thing, but it is entirely the ruling class. They are 100% in charge of all of this. They are the ones that are fucking behind all this shit happening. It's going to be a very interesting 4 years. I'm not looking forward to it. I was really hoping with a Kamala Harris victory that I'd be able to fucking just chill. Because I was conflicted today. I was really conflicted today. I was just like, I give up. I want to give up so bad. I fucking hate this. I fucking hate the fucking Elon Musk Sieg Heil. I hate all these fucking idiots on Twitter that are downplaying it and saying, fuck that it's not like what it was. Like, just don't believe your lying eyes. I fucking hate the fact that that Donald Trump is in power again. I fucking hate that fucking people are riding the coattails of all these fucking oligarchical fascist motherfuckers that don't actually give a fuck about them. And I'm going to have to fucking deal with that for the foreseeable future. The left really can't catch a break. Saying conservative when you see me neoliberal. I mean both, honestly, and that goes for neoconservatives as well. But I will say this: we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be where we are today without the help of the neoliberals. like Joe Biden. I think that's pretty much undeniable. So what else should I cover? I'm well over 3 hours now, but that's all the content for me today. We covered the inauguration, we covered the speech, we covered the ball, we covered Elon's hiling in front of millions of people, and a lot of his fucking brown nosing chuckle fucks trying to defend it and downplay it and all that shit. And of course, the chicanery surrounding the TikTok ban, which never was going to be a fucking ban to begin with. It was just fucking a collaboration between the fascist oligarchical billionaire forces of big tech as well as Donald Trump to fucking seize the power of TikTok over to their control. Which we're not going to see the end of that, by the way. It's gonna continue. I mean, the liberal economics, you take the social politics. I think both are a contributing factor. But yeah, 9 viewers. Goddamn. Generally, I don't get that many viewers on this, so I'm really grateful. Make yourself known, subscribe, hit the like button, show up in chat, say something. Like, what did you guys think about the inauguration? What did you guys think about the fucking Elon Nazi salute? What's occupying your guys' mind before I check out for the night? Me and my co-host were talking about Game of Thrones a lot earlier. And Megan, if you've never seen that, that is something that me and you will probably have to watch together, isn't it? You can serve, yeah, that is definitely included. Yep. No, you don't want to watch it. It's a great show. I think you'd really like it. It's a big commitment, and I know how fucking hard commitments are nowadays. But it's a great show. I think fair enough. I'm not going to force you. Okay. Well, the books haven't been finished yet, but yeah, I think you might have better luck doing that. People like when it comes to most media, people do prefer the books over the actual show. But I think I am going to finish this glass of wine, put a cork stopper in this new bottle I just opened, and go watch the first episode of House of the Dragon. And try to forget about this fucking nightmare that we're all goddamn fucking living in now. So I think that's it for me. Is that it for you guys? Brave New World. Yep. That's definitely on my book list, even though I'm not a book person. I have Maynard James Keenan's autobiography here. It's kind of an autobiography. I've still yet to read it. I've been holding on to it for 9 months. One of my favorite people, one of my favorite musical artists. I'm just not an avid reader. But yeah, that is definitely an essential read, though, Megan, for sure. All right. I guess that's it for me. Fucking Godspeed. We just withdrew from the World Health Organization. That's sure to be a fucking positive thing for some goddamn reason. Who fucking knows? I don't understand 4D chess. It's not essential. I think it's essential. Enough people have talked about it to where even though I haven't read it, I think it would be essential. I think 1984 is essential. I've never read it. I've got an audiobook in my watch later, but Animal Farm is another one. Fucking what was the other one? Handmaid's Tale. It's another one. Oh, hey. 1984 for more relevant. Keep that one on the car. You borrow a copy. Okay. For sure. When you come up for the Super Bowl party, you should bring that with you. I will definitely read that. Without a doubt. But I was going to say, I guess now is the time for me to play some guitar until fucking everybody leaves. No, seriously, like the few of you that are here, it means a hell of a lot. I really appreciate you guys being here a whole bunch. I think I'm going to actually play along to a blues backing track in D. Yeah, let's see how this goes. You all night. Megan, you're the sweetest fucking person in the world. I adore you to death, and I'm really happy that you're here. All right. I'm not sure how good this is gonna. I'm not sure how good this is gonna sound, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That's not it. Yeah, that's it. All right. So this sounds. Let's test the audio real quick. Oh. I can't even do this right. Okay. Oh my god, no sound this whole fucking time. I'm so embarrassed. That is awful. That is horrendous. I was killing it though. I was killing it. Oh my god. Yeah. See, this is what I get. This is what I get. Yeah. I deserve all the hate, honestly. Let's see how well I can do here. Let's point this way. All right. I'm gonna do this. How much better is this? Why does that stop? Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. Okay, that works. Okay. Sorry about the fucking mess. Still sounds weird. All right, that's it for me. Well, according to Megan, that still sounded weird, but whatever. Let's do like an actual proper send off. So, I am Stateless Patriot. You have been watching The Left Coast, and I am here to remind you that you don't get changed in America by asking nicely. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And good luck. Take care of one another. Got a rough future ahead of us. Have a good night.